Already live.
Ooh, we're live.
Skibidi bop.
Look at this dumbass. Forgot that you're not supposed to wear blue.
Come on, dudes.
You're all like patchy looking.
I'm a little under the weather. I'm a little under the weather, you know. Well,
Now you see
It's kind of like vomit, like green, like patches on your shirt.
Oh, because the yellow in the back is trying to match
it's
with
great.
it.
that's funny.
Is it a blue shirt, or is it a see-through shirt, or a lime green shirt?
Like, comment down below.
Comment down below.
Comment down below.
Comment down below.
Like and subscribe. Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta do
Join
it.
the notification
Yeah,
squad.
join the notification squad.
Softly caress
Wow.
that bell.
Wow.
Smash that bell.
Smash that bell. Love tap that like button.
This is why we're not getting any more follows, guys.
We're not reminding them to cradle the bell.
God.
Work the likes.
Oh my god.
Swallow the traffic. Come on.
Swallow the traffic.
Let's go, baby.
No one says that.
No one says
No one
that.
says
Nobody.
We'll make it a thing.
Oh, I'm way too close to the mic.
I'm not.
I should factor that in.
You are on your own,
I should
sir.
factor that into my
Everyone's
overly
gonna be
loud.
like, wait,
I
what?
was thinking about using the controller to help it out, but
Did you want?
no, it's too late now, and I don't know if it's gonna react poorly.
So that the Mount Doom looking one is 3 hours ago.
I heard Mountain Dew. The Mountain Dew looking one.
Yeah.
The Mountain Dew. It's like, oh. Alright, we'll wait for everyone to come in real quick.
Yeah. Kelowna is on fire.
I like this is more. So this new game. This is a new game. It's remake, isn't it, or is it a port?
I thought this is new.
It's support.
It's
from,
the port.
From
Oh.
3DS.
Yeah. So this port is like technically a military tribunal, because that's what it looks like to me.
Yeah.
So a military tribunal. Cool. No, 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 no.
Check. I'm gonna do a sound check.
So this is doing a sound check.
Sound
Sound check. Chocolate starfish. Chocolate
Are
starfish.
we rolling again?
Keep on rolling, baby.
Always rolling. Never not rolling.
Oh, do you like what I did with the update there?
Special.
It's gotta be whispered.
Special.
It's gotta be special. Just settling down. Getting all that food down here. I've got all my Capcom gear. My giant meat cushion. I love it. They don't sell these meat cushions like this anymore. It's all like cheaper synthetic stuff. But feel the plushness on this bad boy. Feel it.
Fuck.
Dense. It's got the thickness.
Oh yes.
Thick.
It's
Yes,
thick, bro.
it's thick.
3 C's thick.
3 C's thick.
We got
Actually,
Faye.
can,
We got a
Hello,
Faye.
We
Faye.
can probably
Hello,
bring the voice down a bit.
okay?
Manually through the Yeti?
Just the. Yeah. We can do that.
We're down to
I
9
need to try
here.
to not scream.
Well,
Chocolate starfish.
That's where all the like compressors and shit that I put in.
Shall we do it that?
Oh, okay. Damn, guys.
Where's my compressor? Do I have the compressor? I do not have.
I don't have this.
Big screen.
The
voice meter.
The voice meters help like separate channels if you need it.
Yeah, so like
Smart.
there's the desktop for anything off of most of the computer. There's the Yeti itself.
Oh, okay,
There's
okay.
the Elgato.
Yeah.
The what's it called? The browsers are on their own source.
Oh,
So
that's useful.
If you want to play music.
so
the
when
browser.
when I do like channel checks,
Yeah.
I can have it playing and I can hear it, but the stream doesn't.
Whoa! You know what we totally forgot to bring back from this? The filters, the sound filter. Macro buttons. Yeah.
Yes.
I have the reverb button here, and then the widget button, and then the telephone is a little bit harder to hear, but
Which is the flashback one?
Oh, reverb.
A reverb.
that would
Oh,
be
yeah.
the reverb. That should be coming through.
Come on, Phoenix, give me your meat milk.
It was 1982.
It was a warm day in Oklahoma.
That should have. Let me see.
I keep cracking that joke sometimes, where it's just like, I remember when I was young.
Which
It was
one
a
is that?
warm day in Oklahoma,
Out.
1942.
I forgot about.
Mic
Who
out,
forgot about this game?
Out. Yeti out. Oh, it's not.
Joyce is just showing off her elite. Channel
It will.
skills
If
is
you
pretty
listen through the headphones, you'll hear the reverb, but it's not through the TV.
Actually, yeah, I'll pilot with the headphones. That way I can hear everything.
Yep.
And then we can. I don't know if they have telephones in this. I guess we'll have some telephone calls.
Yeah.
We'll definitely have flashbacks. So.
This is true. Yeah. So with the with the reverb.
Alt R, isn't that right for reverbs and stuff?
Yeah, R for reverb, W for widget, T is for telephone.
Cool, awesome.
It's
Hello.
on right
Face
now.
There we go. I can't hear. Can't hear through the headset, Joyce.
Huh?
Are you plugged in?
Is it plugged? It should be plugged in.
It should be plugged in.
I can't hear it through the headphones. I don't think you set it up.
Oh man.
Unless this is now.
Yeah, your volume is.
The volume is
your volume's on
zero, that's
zero.
why. Better?
Chotto, hello. Testing.
Okay,
testing.
that's probably why.
Yeah.
I was just like, what?
This is just the monitor.
Yeah, I'll do it. That way I can make sure.
When was the last time I did that? Oh, Ash was setting up her stream, and I was like, why isn't it coming through the Elgato? Everything's plugged in properly. He's like,
Hello,
oh, the
Taco
PlayStation's
Driver.
not on.
Hey.
John, yo, what's up?
Where's the any key?
Where's the NA key?
It's right in front of you.
Oh, Taco Driver, he got the video card.
What?
Ooh, yeah.
He got a hold of the video card.
A video card?
The video card.
Video card that everyone's fighting for.
2000 series? Oh, baby.
You got a bundle of hardware.
Yeah.
You build that?
The
Yeah.
370 Ti, babe. Oh, baby.
Oh, baby.
Actually, let's see how this telephone. Ring, ring, hello.
It's a lot harder to tell
Yeah, it's very hard to tell. But I can hear, I can hear.
You start building that thing yet, man?
because it condenses just like a certain 3 to 3,000 hertz.
This poor bastard. He was so excited to go home to build the things that he was still in a truck in like another city.
Yeah.
And you did build it. Okay, good.
Good,
And so
good,
that
good.
night it was just like the night that everyone was like, oh, and then there was like a power outage, and then they needed to wait for like the freezer trailer so they could get the other stuff that wasn't part of the $60,000 of groceries that died.
Oh no.
Give me a
That is-
second here. I just realized
yeah.
this is not working properly.
This man was just like, I have something to look forward to, and then the world was just like, hey.
No. Get out my sandwich.
It was a fucked
No.
up day, yeah, it was, man. But I'm glad you got your shit built. It's gonna be awesome, man.
There we go. Let's do that for now. That should do it.
And you gotta redo the.
Yeah, if I press this, and then double click that, and refresh cache. That should be it. There we go.
Oh boy.
There we go. Everyone's
shit, we
chat should
back.
show up.
We're fucking back.
I know it's super small on the top there. I apologize. It was a bit of a rush job. In fact, everything here is a rush job. Why isn't this? This is not the right. This is not the right overlay.
Eh?
For some reason, the overlay didn't save properly.
Uh-oh.
We're doing it live.
Doing it live.
Like
Yeah.
a 6-year-old.
Wait a minute. I don't know why when I switched it didn't save. Something's wrong with the
It's a-
caching on this.
A Joyce quote.
Uh,
She read 2 of my comments in sequence when she should not have.
Uh-oh. I don't even remember what that was.
It was Doki Doki, because we were just joking, like, you know, we're doing it live like always. But then it was the bit with what's her face, the
There
lolly
we go.
one, the lolly one, and you're like, hey, it's okay. I know a lot of guys who like your body type. It's like, yeah, like a 6-year-old. So then you read them all at the same time. It's like, we're doing it live, like a 6-year-old. It's like,
It's like, oh no,
Oh.
they don't read them at the same time together.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
That story, I went to had a power surge and blew out their freezers and coolers, threw out almost $60,000 food product.
Oof.
Waited 8 hours for the backup cooler trailer to show up, but I got the holdover pay. Oh, okay, good, thank God. Just a long day, yeah. No, I mean, if it's holdover pay for just having to sit
And
and be
wait.
patient.
Yeah.
There's worse ways to make money like that. Extra $120 on the next check.
you want to
Yeah.
get your phone out so I know what the hell I'm doing when I'm playing this game?
What do you mean?
I don't actually want to do the mission proper. And be like, I gotta think.
Brenda's like, you motherfucker.
I mean, it's just a tutorial. It shouldn't be too fucking hard, but
Yeah.
I just see this just like, pew, pew.
What? Did I?
I don't know. You just kind of face, just kind of slightly just.
Are you telling me this whole thing's been a lie? You haven't been doing it by yourself? That you're not some pro logic gamer?
Unacceptable.
My
Unacceptable.
God, you haven't been solving these puzzles on your own?
You need to be playing this game on hard mode, no cheats,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No friendly fire.
no friendly fire.
No
So
friendly
the PC
fire.
wasn't that difficult. I think I need to tinker with one thing. I know that part.
Tinker.
We have full control of the RGB and my fans. Of course, you got RGB fans too. Man, your shit's gonna be pretty.
Mine is my PC is pretty. What's the word I'm looking for? Spartan when it comes to like flashy lights and stuff. It's got like a couple lights and like that's about it.
They have lights and I turn them off because they.
Because they're annoying.
Yeah, I didn't get lights, but then a birthday or 2 ago, my brother's like, "What do you want?" It's like, because I always use them for computer parts. Like, I mean, I do need some more fans, and it's just like, do you want fans with lights? Like, I don't care. Like, they only have fans with lights. What color light do you want? It's like, green.
Yes. I have to theme this shit.
Now I've got a green computer tower.
Okay, Let's do this.
great.
All right, hello everybody. Welcome to the Daring Player Squad channel. My name's Rashi, and on my left,
Joyce.
I'm wearing the wrong color shirt. I'm James.
What up?
special
It's
guest.
Brandon.
Yeah. We had to get another white guy to fulfill our diversity portfolio. Our diversity quota. I'm sorry.
Ashley. Diversity.
More importantly, though, Brandon is a huge Ace Attorney fan.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he's funded more than enough hours of gameplay on this stream.
He single-handedly is the reason I am in a year and a half of Persona 5. This is his fault entirely.
This is the man you blame. Lynch him, tar and feather.
Acceptable.
I take that. But yeah, we have a special guest here today, and we decided to play Ace Attorney on this special Sunday because he's traveling over here from Alberta.
Yep.
Is that right? I'm assuming.
Yep.
Alberta, yes. And so we're all here, 100% vaccinated. So
Yeah.
we're a bit more comfortable having some couch
We
go
are
up right now.
invincible.
Yes.
And then we'll be sharing popsicles together just to be, to rub it in everyone else's face.
Just to make sure.
Licking things, put in everything.
Family.
Family, ride or die. Preferably not die. Yeah.
No.
But yars. We're gonna play some great Ace Attorney. This is the new port that came out from Capcom.
That's not for vaccines.
It's all for vaccines. Yes. So this is the new game come out from ported out from Capcom. I've never played this game. I hear it's good. It's like predates Gyakuten Saiban. It's like the very first Ace Attorney game.
Hello, Paul.
You're on a couch.
You're on the couch.
Yeah,
You're on the couch.
Prequel.
We're here.
a
Hello.
Yeah, it's a prequel.
Yeah, the
I'm
prequel.
sorry.
It doesn't
prequel.
predate. It's a prequel.
Yeah, and so this is just like an ancient.
Fuck.
Someone's got to do squats. Who
I
wants-
got you.
How is it tennis?
you.
So
Can't
James
even
doing the
see you.
squats.
Hey,
Your
we know.
He sees.
We know this deal. 6.
Give me 10. And I got.
It is
Thanks.
what it is.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do some squats then.
So what? I don't want to be the one to suggest this, but I'm gonna say it. Does that mean we have to rotate?
I don't know.
I feel like we might
I feel like
have
that.
to.
I feel like that
Yeah.
would only
Yeah,
be,
okay.
that would be the
Yeah.
right thing to do.
Yeah. Right. Good job.
Watch
Cla-
it pop up now.
So yeah, we're playing.
Every 15 minutes,
Yeah.
Kapal has it on a timer.
We will.
We're gonna play the Greatest Attorney
He has
Chronicles.
racked up
We brought
points.
everyone here to do some bad voice stuff.
Yeah,
but I know
yeah.
all y'all been like up and down about
Yeah.
it, and we haven't
Where's
been
Wayward?
back in a while to do it. So we decided to instead of like start picking up where we left off in the last one, we're just gonna start fresh from Great Ace Attorney and then come back to this later down the line because I know how y'all love Ace Attorney stuff. You guys have me on cooldown. We have everybody on cooldown. Okay, it's not just you, Paul.
Yeah, Paul.
You damn troublemaker.
It's okay. Faye causes just as much trouble.
Stop making me do squats now. Yeah, but without further ado, let's go ahead and start doing the business here. I'm going to start fresh. I started a little bit ahead just to make sure all the text and audio was doing fine.
There's John's computer.
Ooh, special.
That's nice.
The claw.
Look,
So
man.
Ace Adventures 2 resolve. There we go. All right,
Before I got the
so
RGB controls. Yeah.
Here we
It looks
go.
good, man.
okay, so the opening is just the opening. It's gonna be a nice little
Rotation.
filler.
Or you can remember James has a wedding coming up, and he needs to look good for Ash.
Great waves of western influence to this far eastern island nation.
Got to be healthy. I'll bet.
I mean, Paul, it might be a little while.
Wayward's here. Hello.
Yeah.
I messaged Wayward directly. He's like, Wayward,
Yeah, same.
bad boy Dubz.
Same.
Did you?
Just get your ass out of here.
I love Wayward.
I know Wayward's the best. Also funds a great deal of this channel.
Yup.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
And
Look
there
at-
was a murder.
Uh-oh.
As per usual.
But for one man, the turbulence of that era was just the beginning of an
Oh, the era.
extraordinary story.
Who's that guy?
Ah, shit, dude.
He's not gonna use voice.
No,
Actually, a
it's
little
like-
while or not, the longer just means more chance to get him up and squatting for.
Yeah, I mean,
Now we got some time to save some money to do
yeah.
the
Well,
thing.
we have to save some money
We-
because
No, we can do it for free. I'll just get hit by a car and I'll just use and we just use the insurance money. By the way, I don't know how to speed through the text in this one. Do you?
no.
I think you have to get that in the options.
Oh.
I'm assuming that is the reader. No, this
That's
is
the
just like
automatic.
Gameplay.
It might be gameplay.
Gameplay.
Text skip.
Enable skipping and then text skip skippable from the start. Oh.
Be right back, guys. Yeah, no problem, Paul. You know we're not going anywhere. We're settled
go.
in. We comfy. We comfy, dude.
This is a main pro tag.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna give him my usual voice, like, I still can't believe it. I still can't believe this is happening. How can it be that just beyond the doors to this quiet little chamber is the highest court in Japan, waiting to decide my fate?
Damn.
It's my pro tag voice.
Yeah.
Good for
It's a little higher. Who
Who's this?
I don't know.
wants to be the bailiff?
Who wants to be a bailiff?
What? Oh no!
Oh, no, no,
Yeah, that's you.
no, nothing.
Save your glares, murderer!
Sorry.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
My name is Ryunosuke Naruhodo. I'm a second-year student at the Imperial University.
I
Since the
know, it's
beginning.
3 days ago, I somehow found myself in the middle of a horrifying incident. And now, here I am, awaiting my trial. Oh, this is the second dude.
Yeah.
Wants to be pro tag friend.
Joyce.
You want to be
This is-
pro tag friend voice?
Pro tag friend? Is this tiny little boy?
No, he's big.
Or-
He's a macho boy. Hold on.
Macho boy.
What?
What?
I don't
Oh,
even
yeah,
know.
watch. Okay, we'll
We'll
just,
just see.
Let's see.
that's it.
Oh.
You want me to do this?
Yeah.
Fine, I'll do it. Like, he's not obligated to listen to such abuse, officer.
Okay. And who are you? What's so loud?
I'm this man's lawyer. I'll be defending him today.
Lawyer?
Yes, and until the judge has given his verdict on the case, no one has the right to treat him as a criminal. So so you will hold your tongue.
Tch, technicalities. Look at you. You haven't even graduated yet.
Look at that baby face.
Why does it have a real
And
head
yet,
for?
I still seem to know better than you
Why is the
how a
wind
court
blowing
officer
in
should
the
behave.
Where's this wind coming from?
Where's the wind?
What is holding us down in the
That was the same thing.
Hollywood movie?
It's like Yamaguchi coming out like the window. And I was like, where's this wind coming from?
Like somebody's holding the fucking fan.
Why does a lawyer
I
have a
got you.
katana?
Yeah. Right, Ryunosuke? Oh,
mean-
yeah, of course. Sorry.
The only reason
What are you apologizing to me for? Oh, no, I suppose that wasn't my fault. But really, Kazuma, I never meant to drag you into this. Oh, I'm sorry. There you go again, apologizing. Just like always. Though I must say, you've been all over the newspapers these past few days. Yume University professor murdered in cold blood by student. But obviously, you didn't actually do it, did you? Of course not! You have to believe me. I didn't do it! I could never murder someone.
Lies.
Then there's nothing to worry about. Straighten yourself up. Hold your head high. You mean... I believe you. I know you're innocent, Ryunosuke.
Convenient.
I'm just so distracted by that. I'm just so distracted.
Asogi.
Why?
Kazuma Asogi, my best friend. Hold on, do I actually have a headband. Hold on, someone grab me my
Yeah,
headband.
get the headband.
I think I have a headband.
That's too much
Hold
work.
on. Hold on.
So much
We're
work.
gonna
All right.
hold it and move it around.
Jesus Christ.
I will fucking do this.
If I still have my
Every time he
You
starts-
hold one, I hold one.
But you see, the reason why I say that he needs to be I wanted Joyce to do it is because the two of them are like the main characters through the first part.
Yeah.
So it's going to be Arash talking to himself for like 3/4 of the.
This is true too. This is true
I
too.
can't find it, but I know I
Dang.
have one. I know I have somewhere
Alright.
else. I have the red headband for what's his face.
Rashi's protagonist voice sounds like the older version of Deku from My Hero.
Oh my god.
I mean, I guess.
Yes.
I guess.
I love it so much. Says
All right,
Ray.
Joyce, you get to be Ryunosuke then. Or you get to be Asogi, or do you want to be Ryunosuke? You're a younger voice. Do you want to be the? Do you want to be
Ryunosuke?
Yeah.
Time to be the hero.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be the hero.
Yeah.
You want to reread this? Reread this?
Oh. Kazuma Asogi, my best friend, also in his second year at Yume University. But he's far more clever than I, a star student in fact. He's even a qualified lawyer. Impressive considering he's still an undergraduate.
That's not that impressive.
It's like,
The
oh,
very
fuck yeah,
concept of lawyers is only a few years old. Here in Japan, anyway. Hold on.
And
They've got the bangs to do it. Hold on.
Jesus Christ.
My qualifications don't mean much yet.
Stupid.
That's great. You said exactly the same thing 3 days ago. But I'm proud to have a friend like you, Kazuma. Truly.
They're just friends.
They're just friends. 3 days ago.
Oh, hold on.
Yes.
Do we do mind thought? Do we do mind?
That's what all this started.
Do you want to do reverb for when you're thinking in your head or no?
Is this
Only for
Flashbacks,
right?
okay, yeah.
This is the Japanese version of Ratatouille.
I mean,
Now you can
there you go.
reverb.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Kazuma. It looks like you're going to get to study abroad at last.
I know. I've been forever dreaming of this day.
Studying abroad.
Finally, those government elites will have acknowledged my academic achievements and success in court.
So you'll be representing Japan as you immerse yourself in the most sophisticated legal system in the world. I'm really happy for you and proud as your friend. There's not a soul in the university who doesn't know Kazuma's name.
Remy is the one waving the bandana.
oh my god.
He's a living legend. It's like there's some mysterious aura billowing around his
It's temples.
Aura.
I want to bring about change in our own legal system. That's why I have to cross the ocean to see the real thing with my own
To
eyes.
see real justice.
the heart of the British Empire.
Oh my god.
I wish I could see it too.
Then come with me.
Pause.
We'd have a wild time tearing up the streets of Her Majesty's city, of London together.
Sir.
Sir,
Totally not gay at all. Not one bit.
I'll be tearing up into you. You know what I mean? Your backdoor lover, as they say.
this is why I'm a
It's like, no. Sir.
If only
If only it were that simple. Oh.
Oh dear, look at the time. I'd better be going.
All right, I'll see you later. I think I'll stay and enjoy this place a while longer.
Good idea. After all, it's not every day you get a visit from a high-class Western... it's not every day you get to visit a high-class Western restaurant like this. I love it. It's so ethnic. See you in English class tomorrow. See you in English class tomorrow then, partner. I mean, see you again in English class then tomorrow then, partner.
Oh my god.
Wayward's like, no, my god.
It was straight after that. That's when it happened.
Oh shit.
Oh, it was a new
Who's
person.
this? Who'd this be?
Sogi, may I have
Oh,
a word?
there you go.
Ah,
Oh shit, it's a female.
it's a female.
Professor. Professor, I didn't know you were coming.
Yes.
Well, this case has personal significance to me. But never mind that for now, Asogi. You should immediately go to the judge's chambers.
To His Excellency's chambers. Why?
Not straight at all.
He was looking for you before. You advocating for the defense in this trial was a sudden decision. Seems there may be some confusion about procedures today as a result.
Who is this man? I feel as though I've seen him at university before.
I see. I'll go at once then.
I shall accompany you.
Squaw. Is that what it is? It's straight away.
I don't know.
It is now.
All right then, Rinosuke. I'll see you in the courtroom.
Yes, thanks, Kazuma.
Yeah. Nailed it.
Smell it.
I shall accompany you.
She's gremlin voice. Like,
Dot, 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 dot.
Ellipses.
Dot, 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 dot. This is awkward.
If I may, dot, 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 question mark.
Yes,
Just be here.
sorry?
You must be the defendant, Rinosuke Naruhodo, I believe.
Yeah, no shit. I mean, yes, yes, that's right.
What gave it away?
Fuck.
My name is Eugene Mikotoba. I'm a professor of forensic science at Yume University.
Oh shit.
Ah, Professor Mikotoba. I've heard that name from Kazuma before. As I recall, he's been pushing to get the government to agree to Kazuma studying abroad.
John, you fucker.
Oh, yeah. The furry handcuffs
told me
seem a
about
little
you.
unorthodox.
You and he are best friends. I understand.
What the fuck is happening?
As such, I feel you should know.
Know what?
Gay! Well, as I've heard, you no doubt heard, a Soviet has been granted permission to go and study in Great Britain. However, if he should fail to defend you in today's trial, I'm afraid that permission will be revoked and never granted again.
Because that's the worst situation.
What?
Also, I'll be in jail
as
for
I
murder,
suspected,
but
you were unaware of this. I had a feeling Asogi may have been chosen not to tell you.
He's agreed to defend me, knowing that if he fails, his dream will be shattered? But I don't understand. Why would the government do such a thing?
The administration has to choose from a large number of applicants for overseas study. It's very difficult to persuade them to grant permission, even the most favorable circumstances.
I don't believe it. But
oh my god, they were
I didn't do
roommates.
it! I swear, I'm not a murderer!
I'm sure that's true. Nevertheless, I can assure you that proving your innocence will be no easy task. You see, there are certain peculiarities about today's trial.
Sorry? What do you mean?
You'll soon understand once proceedings get underway.
But then what should I do?
Well, naturally, I'm not going to suggest doing anything that could lead to a conviction.
Right, so...
As soon as the trial starts, the judge will pose a certain question to the defense. When that happens, you must answer before anyone else. You must say, I do.
Am I getting married? I do. But what will the question be? Surely not... Do you accept the accusations brought before you?
It's called flirting.
Of course not.
Defendant! That's not the voice. Court is about to begin. Proceed to the courtroom at once. That loud.
Yes, you can.
It would seem our surreptitious discussions are to be cut short.
Surreptitious. That's a good word.
Allow me to summarize.
You accept this man to be your lawful wedded husband. Your lawful wedded roommate.
Kazuma Asogi must not be the defense lawyer in this trial. Of course, as a defendant, the final decision is yours.
What are you waiting for? You want to be found guilty for failing to appear? I don't think that's how that works. Get moving! There's no point in anyone advocating for the likes of you anyway. I'm still talking loud.
That's fine.
Do you want the reverb on this?
Yeah, it's all.
No, up to you. You're in control. If this is it, if this trial goes badly,
I'm fucked.
Kazuma's dreams of studying abroad are over. And what's more, I'll be found guilty of murder.
Why is he not moving?
Murder! And so, with absolutely no idea what lay ahead, I embarked on that unforgettable trial.
We'll never be roommates.
My one and only chance of proving my innocence. The trial that would decide my destiny.
This is my turnabout courtroom.
This is quite a trial and tribulation.
Oh my god.
I love how he's just like his eyes are darting back and forth.
Crack the fuck up.
I'm
so high right now, guys.
I shouldn't have taken that PCP when I got in here.
Too much Molly.
I hit a
Too much
PCP.
Molly.
I took one and I wasn't feeling it, so I took 3 more. Now I have too much in me. Just stay cool, guys.
Yep.
Don't be
Fuck.
suspicious.
It's a bad
Don't be
trip. It's a
suspicious.
bad trip.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
So this is a courtroom.
See, he is cracked out.
Oh boy.
Oh my
The
god.
Supreme Court of Judicature.
Judicature.
Is it what is it? Judicature?
It is now.
I've never
Judicature. No court in the land has more power.
Judicature.
I don't much like the look of those people sitting in the public gallery. Lots of military and other uniforms in there.
The powers that
can't.
that be have demanded that this be
Done with
a
this.
secret trial.
Oh, that's not sketchy at all.
Secret trial.
No.
Take a whole gallon of acid. I didn't even know where he got it.
A trial that's closed to ordinary members of the public. Only military and government officials may attend.
What? But why? I only shot a professor. I mean, I didn't shoot a professor.
It'll become clear in time, but for now, don't say you shot the professor. You need to concentrate, Rinosuke. It's about to begin.
So high right now. I can't.
Oh no, it's your boy. Whoa, shit.
It's ethnic judge.
What
Whoa!
is the court will now hear the trials of Ryunosuke Naruhodo. I'll try. I'll try.
You want to give him a Texan accent? What's ready, Your Excellency?
Yeah!
Episode. I love the fact that his name is Aochi, like Ouchie.
Yep, that's where pain comes from.
Rasputin is the judge.
No.
You give him the Rasputin.
Oh
voice.
fuck! Okay, it's Rasputin now. It's Rasputin now.
Give him Russian
Just for you,
accent.
John. Just for you.
As is the defense.
Oh my god.
Before we begin, there is one point of order I would like to confirm.
It's just the Grogu vision.
Yesterday evening, the defense made a last-minute request for change of advocate.
That's correct, Your Excellency. I made the request myself.
Normal procedures for the defendant's advocacy to be decided 2 days prior to trial. As this is an unusual circumstance, I'm obligated to ask for final confirmation now. Who advocates for the defendant in this trial?
Oh.
This is racist.
This is it. This must be the question. Who's going to defend me? That's the question the professor meant.
Everything's both
But
high
then,
from both
if I
of
say
them in
I
real
do-
life.
I need to answer quickly. What should I do?
It's probably true.
Your Excellency, no confirmation is needed. As I am standing here beside the defendant, I hope it's clear who will advocate his...
Excuse?
Sir, I have a question!
Oh no.
Uh-oh! He pooped his pants.
What is meaning of this unruly outburst?
I would like to inform the court that Ryunosuke Naruhodo will be defending myself!
You'll be... What?
Rabble, 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 rabble.
Where's-
What are you playing at, Rinosuke?
Professor Mikotoba told me everything. Just now, before the trial.
He did what?
He said that your dreams of studying abroad would be dashed if you were to lose.
Bro.
Bruh.
That's the bro face.
I wanted to get a streaming
sad.
camera and my kid to join you guys as your foreign correspondent when I'm at my own time. Fuck.
Means you don't have faith in me. You think I won't be able to get you...
Yeah.
You think I won't be able to get
Clap
you...
it! Clip right fucking here!
I'll cradle the balls, stroke the shot, and swallow the gravy. Let's get going. Let's do this.
Cosmo, not here! No, it's not that, really. I believe you. I believe you can get me off.
It's not that I
Shucks is
did.
done.
Just on the off
Wait,
chance.
where'd vodka?
Here we go.
Damn.
On the off chance that things don't go well for me. I couldn't bear to be the reason that you...
That lube really fast.
Yes. I knew that's how you'd feel. Which is exactly why I decided not to tell
Oh,
you.
God.
Professor Mikotoba shouldn't have stuck his nose in it.
Very well. The court hereby recognizes the defendant's desire to advocate for himself in today's
Oh,
trial.
good God.
Well. Does the accused admit defeat already? Renouncing his own counsel? Really?
Objection! Oh, yeah, his voice is actually very, very posh. Make no mistake, counsel.
Back to the euphemism.
This merely shows the defendant's innocence is so apparent, he's confident he can speak for himself. Isn't that so, Naruhodo-san? Naruhodo-san.
Oh, yes, exactly.
God, I'm so high right now.
Exactly what I wasn't thinking. I'm not confident at all. Oh, shit.
I know that
In
face.
fact, my mind is a complete blank. Head empty, no thoughts.
I realize you're in charge now, but still, try not to look so religious.
Well, for a mere university student to be brought before the Supreme Court,
Oh my god,
must have perpetrated a heinous crime indeed.
As you are no doubt aware, this is Supreme Court of Judicature of Japan. Accordingly, very high standards of contact are expected of all present. Do I make myself clear, Defendant Naruhodo?
Yes, Your Excellency.
It is therefore my duty to assess your competence for the task you have undertaken.
My competence? What does that mean?
Can you fucking do the job?
He's questioning your ability to do the job.
Well, he can't be questioning it more than I am.
So, let's start with very simplest of questions.
Oh god. Yes.
Kindly state before the court the name of the victim in this case.
Oh, well, that's easy enough. I've heard his name more times than I'd care to remember. But I fucking forgot.
Oh my god.
I'm so nervous I can't even remember that. What was it again?
Oh lord.
Rinosuke. Let me guess, your mind's gone blank.
You know me so well.
All the relevant information for this case can be found in the court record.
But I can't even find that.
Wait, who did I kill again?
It's simple. You can access the court records with the press of E. If you ever find you've forgotten something, just consult that. It's all there.
I just have to present E for the court. Alright, there's no time to lose.
Time to get that E out.
Yeah.
E,
And you get some E, and you get some E.
This is listed evidence. You can switch to E. We'll just go through this really quick. Then you can find details about the victim in here. And when you're done, you press Z to go back. So his name is John H. Wilson.
And just for the trivia, Wilson is also Watson in the Japanese version.
Oh.
Oh my god, you shot Watson!
Motherfucker.
So remember everything to do with the court. Everything
John
to do with the court
Hamish
case.
Watson.
Yeah, AJ and H1.
Hamish.
Now you'd better not keep His Excellency waiting any longer. Go on.
I see.
Find the victim in the People's section of the court record and press R to present it. Try it now.
R.
Yes!
Yes.
The victim's name was Dr. John H. Watson Wilson. I mean,
At least you can remember the name of an esteemed member of your own university.
Dr. Wilson was a visiting professor from England, invited to Yuma University 3 years ago.
Indeed, which is reason why this case has such profound implications. The British Empire is at present our country's most valuable foreign ally, really. And as most of you will be aware, we have just signed new treaty together after lengthy negotiations.
There can't be anyone who hasn't heard of the Anglo-Japanese Treaty of Friendship and Navigation.
And yet, despite these circumstances, the blood of an Englishman has been spoiled on our soil. I love this. You two are both undergraduates of the Imperial Yuma University, are you not? Murdering a professor from the very institution that provides you education, have you no honor?
I love it.
Honor!
But I didn't do it.
This case is coming under great scrutiny from our allies on the other side of the world. The court therefore wishes for speedy resolution to this matter.
In other words, our feeble government is scared of upsetting England's policy.
It was Martin Freeman. Or
Yeah.
was it Jude Law?
And you're a convenient and expendable scapegoat. Jesus Christ.
So that's why this trial has these unusual peculiarities, is it?
Exactly. Our government needs to convict someone as quickly as possible.
Shit.
Wow.
All because the victim was an Englishman.
And English.
Yes. Dr. Wilson was an Englishman.
They're the best people in the world.
But nationalities and treaties won't make any difference for me here. The
He's
fact
fucking
is,
flipping out.
I was there at the scene of the crime.
Kazuma has a katana. Why shouldn't he have a
Oh,
katana?
we're back here.
Oh dear. Look at the time. I'd better be going.
All right, I'll see you later. I think I'll stay and enjoy this place a little longer.
Good idea. After all, it's not every day you get to visit a high-class Western restaurant like this. See you in English class tomorrow then, partner.
They have whores here.
How,
Oh my god.
how
shut up.
ethnic is this?
The British Empire. Wow. It's incredible to
Shit,
think.
Sherlock.
Fuck.
Wait,
Partner.
seen that man at university. I'm sure he's a visiting professor from Great Britain. I don't know his name, but still, I should go and say hello. So I went over to the professor's table. And introduced myself to Dr. Wilson.
Now then, let me pose next question to you, Defendant Naruhodo.
Yes, Your Excellency.
How did this professor of medicine, Dr. John H. Watts Wilson, lose his life? State before the court the cause of death.
The cause of death. Well, obviously it was,
Baron Castro, new,
hello
new
from
name,
Facebook.
hello.
Ooh.
Welcome.
You. Welcome.
Rinosuke, remember that in court, every assertion must be backed up by evidence.
Does Naruhodo into Naruto?
Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. but evidence, but how?
Find the piece of evidence that shows the professor's cause of death and then present it. Do it now.
Yes. According to this document, according to my research, the victim suffered a hemorrhagic death due to gunshot trauma.
Yes, hemorrhagic.
Learn to read, you imbecile! That's the post-mortem report, I take it.
Sorry, yes, that's right. The post-mortem report.
Naruto is so it seems like
Yeah.
oh I see
Yeah.
You know, it is.
that's
That's
this
why
entire
it's-
all these
yeah.
games just have a bunch of play on words.
Yeah.
So like Phoenix Wright,
The guy's like Mi Kotoba.
yeah,
And Red White of Blue Corp.
yeah, Red, White, and Blue Corp.
Yeah. Bastard should be so.
Prosecutor Ouchie.
Yeah, Ouchie.
Ouchie.
Ancestor to Prosecutor Payne
Payne.
and his brother or something. I can't
Winston
remember.
Winston Payne
Payne.
and Gaspin Payne.
Gaspin Payne. I love it.
Fucking
April,
love it.
May,
April,
yeah.
May.
Fucking love it.
Once you get to Game 6, they have all the weird ones like I'll Be Your Guide.
Jesus.
Yes, that's right.
Holy smokes.
In the West, a doctor dissects corpses to identify the cause of death in a autopsy.
We don't do this.
But here in Japan, the police officer merely inspects the body and draws conclusions that way.
Oh,
Yikes, man.
I see. As long as I'm not going to be tested on any of this later.
Oh, you'll be tested.
This is a so-called photographic print of the scene of the crime.
Shit.
Shit.
Look at this.
What?
I just heard both of you go. "Ah!"
You can clearly discern the scorch marks around the bullet hole produced by the powder explosion.
he's just an elaborate parrot.
parrot.
Yeah. In other words, we should assume the victim was shot at close range.
Fair assumption.
Yeah.
It's fair assumption.
All right.
Thank you, counsel. The court will accept this modern scientific evidence into that.
Oh, modern. it. So that's a photographic print. Well, that's something I've never seen before. What is this black magic? It's clearly superior to a drawing. The detail is incredible.
Could I take a photo of my junk and maybe send this to a
Oh
woman?
my god, stop.
Or to my partner.
My roommate. Very well. You may send this photo to your roommate. I am satisfied with your answers.
That's a photo, eh?
Let us start the trial. We haven't even started yet.
Oh
Nope, it's just a
my-
preamble.
Holy
Nope,
shit.
this is all preamble.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Certainly, Your Excellency. So, without further ado, in order to better apprise this court with the facts of the case, the prosecution calls its first witness, who was there at the scene of the crime where it happened.
This is it, then.
It's quite entertaining. I'm glad.
Good.
You hang out. You
We used to do a lot more bad voice dubs, but then we got caught up with a bunch of new games. But our friend here, say hi, friend.
Hello.
This specific friend was coming by from Alberta, and we were just like, we gotta do it.
Gotta do it.
Gotta do.
I think I may have worked out what the professor had in mind.
The professor? You mean Dr. Mikotoba?
Yes.
Hi, friend.
Yes. Yes. Clearly, you're the defense lawyer today, not me. But that doesn't mean we can't get it on underneath the desk. You know what I'm saying?
Bro!
Well, I can still act as your assistant.
Your assistant.
Assistant.
Of course. When he was speaking with me before, he simply said, Kazuma Asogi must not be the defense lawyer in this trial.
$100 says this guy did it. Kazuma's the one. It's always some weird betrayal.
Damn.
He really has been sticking his oar in it.
Oh,
hasn't
sir.
Oh, here.
That's what I like to call my giant wang.
But maybe, but any help you can give me would be
any
greatly
help.
appreciated, Kazuma.
Well, my first piece of advice is rein in that crazy look of your bewilderment and control the cold sweats.
But I am so high right now, I
Lay off
can't.
the molly.
Only if
I'm
you
like
rein
3
in that
tabs in,
crazy
man.
Whoa.
I'm on a bad trip.
Called out.
Oh. Only if you rein in that crazy headband and control cold stares first.
If you just like, fine.
Yeah, can you imagine?
Please.
Turn off
Please,
the
just-
AC.
Very well.
Tells his assistant to turn the fan off.
Ooh, who wants to be?
Ooh,
Oh yeah.
Mr. Ouchie.
Ouchie.
Witness, say your name and occupation for the court, please.
So
Who's feeling
who
this
wants
one?
to do? Okay.
All right.
I mean, you were only a bailiff.
yeah. Well, I got the judge. All right. What's this guy?
He's a very like prim proper. He works at the restaurant.
You could be character specific, or you could just go wild.
Just do whatever
Of course, my name is Satoru Hosonaga. I am. That's the wrong voice. I am the head waiter at the Western style restaurant called La Carnival.
Oh, he bleeding.
Wow.
Bro.
Wow. Are you alright? You seem to be coughing up some,
Bro.
It's a regular occurrence. It doesn't really bother me.
Oh god, that can't be food safe. Well, it really,
Jesus
really should.
As everyone knows, the capital southeastern quarter was developed for
Superior.
It's become a very fashionable district now, full of hotels to accommodate
Superior.
overseas guests.
Our overlord guest.
Overlord.
I, for one, welcome our English overlords.
This occurrence occurred in one of the district's so-called restaurants in an Occidental eatery 3 days ago.
Oh man.
Oh, understood. Hosonaga-san, you will kindly tell the court everything you can about the incident. At once, sir.
And no petty interjections from the aspiring lawyer boy, please.
That's like literally the whole point of the game.
Perspiring maybe, but aspiring?
It was just after 2 p.m. on the day in question. We had few diners at that time of day. The lunchtime rush was over, and there were only 3 tables still occupied.
That fits in my memory of it as well. There was hardly anyone else in this place. That restaurant was a piece of shit. I mean,
Oh dear, I've soiled myself. It was when I was in the kitchen, putting away crockery and cutlery.
What is this?
It's Ace Attorney, that's what it
A gunshot rang out, so I hurried out to the dining area to see what had happened. Don't pay any mind to that, Luke. I found the victim, an English gentleman, slumped in his chair. And standing immediately beside him, a gun in hand, was the accused university student.
Yes!
That was
exactly
me.
what happened. I mean, hold on. Let me just clarify something here. While I did pick up a gun
Skunk-haired
that
Doc
I found
Holliday.
lying on the floor beside the professor, I didn't shoot him.
That's about right. What the fuck?
I believe I asked you to refrain from petty interjections. The court wishes to listen to the incident's witness of report of what he saw. You amateur!
That
I
was
mean,
risotto. Hey, Paul's got risotto. Shit, yeah.
Gee.
The next time you interrupt at an inappropriate time, you will be penalized, Defendant Naruhodo.
Don't worry, Renosuke. You will have your chance to fight back. For now, we must just sit quietly and listen to the witness.
If I may confirm one point, waiter, standing beside the victim with a gun in his hand was the same man we see here in court today.
Yes, without question.
I see. And apart from the accused, was there anyone else standing beside the victim?
Sorry.
Just rejoice in case she's confused. Risotto is a rice dish. You need rice to make it.
Bro.
Wow, called out.
fuck out.
Oh
No.
man.
There was no one else around that table but the deceased Englishman and the university student.
Huh? Wait, what did he just say?
I'm calling you a fucking liar.
There was no one else around that table.
What's the matter, Renosuke?
That's just not right.
I don't want to wait to a TV. He ain't getting a tip.
When I went over to Dr. Wilson to say hello,
Oh shit.
there was a woman sitting opposite him
A
at his
female.
table.
A female.
Really?
And that's not something the waiter could have missed. I've been warned about interjecting, but still, what should I do?
Should I interject?
I'm a right.
I mean, technically I'm supposed to wait and see,
I
like...
mean, it's a tutorial
Yes,
case, so
yes.
why not?
Yeah, I was gonna wait and see.
Okay. Oh,
I just really want to say something. Renosuke, if your parents tell you to study, you're the kind of man who would diligently get to work, weren't you?
glad you didn't forget that
I
reference.
suppose I am. I'd never have gotten into Yume University otherwise. I'm not very smart.
What? Sir.
But you
what
can't
are you
always just follow the rules in life, you know. If you don't say what you want to
That
say
is
right now, you'll
quite
seriously
absurd.
regret it when you're found guilty.
All right, you scared me. I won't forget that piece of advice in a hurry. And there is something I want to say. I'm just going to shut my eyes and say it. Yes! Just a moment, please. Dr. Wilson wasn't alone that day. I'm sure of it. There was a lady sitting with him at the same table. Bitch, what did I say?
Dear me, what are we gonna do with you? With your blatant disregard for court proceedings, I'm beginning to wonder if you're not a fraud. Could it be that the accused, this mere student, is not a real lawyer after all?
It's Carmen San
But
Diego.
I'm sure of what I saw.
Hosonaga-san, is there any chance you're mistaken? Perhaps your memory of events is hazy. Oh, there's the eyes, the glasses.
No. The deceased gentleman came to dine alone.
I don't believe it.
I say little pink glasses.
Yeah.
You should give him like the cutest.
The next one. I actually have a rough plan of the restaurant as it was that day.
For a split
Please.
second there, I thought that was like organic chemistry. I'm like, the fuck are you doing?
Please, have a look if you'd like to. Let me see. Ah, sketch of the establishment's layout drawn by yourself, I presume. That's right. I'm afraid I used the back of my business card. It was a turbulent trial and tribulation. However, as you can see, the gentleman in question was seated alone. Because I drew it that way. Wink, wink.
Nudge, nudge.
Well, you are clearly a very conscientious wager.
Sure.
Thank you, sir. Jesus Christ. The court will now take this plan and add it to the court record as evidence. Oh, well,
Oh shit, I have to actually back up my claims. Fuck.
is there a problem? Hand the plan over to the court officer at once. Of course. Here you are.
There's something on that fucking thing.
Oh, shit, dude. Oh, shit, dude. Oh, shit, dude.
Yeah, we're fine.
So I hit the camera with my feet skis, I'm sorry. There we go, we're good, okay. What was that about? He's been completely calm and collected until now.
Something certainly seems to have shaken him. Oh God. I sure hope it's not COVID.
Oh no.
It's not respiratory.
So, the court has now heard the presence of the case.
And now it's time to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA.
Yes, at the moment the gunshot was heard in the restaurant.
Hang out with all the boys.
Okay. Yes, at the moment the gunshot was heard in the restaurant. I saw chunks of lung flying out. Jeez, guy, go to the doctor. The only person in close proximity to the victim was the defendant on trial today. It would seem we are looking at the black and white case here. That's racist.
Racist.
Racist. Defendant Naruhodo.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Yes.
Bend over and await punishment. If you admit your guilt at this stage, the court is willing to look mercifully upon you. We will not use the Oriental
In
carrot.
other words, you may have some small reprieve in terms of your inevitable punishment. I called this waiter as an unsworn witness in order to explain the details of the case to the court.
Ooh, unsworn.
But I must warn the defense if you're determined to preserve matters further in this trial. The prosecution has decisive evidence from sworn witnesses who were present at the scene of the crime.
But you just said there was no one else.
Yeah. What do you think I should do, Kazuma?
Call him out on his bullshit, dude.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm gonna be found guilty one way or another, it seems. Wouldn't it be sensible to plead guilty at this stage and hope for a more lenient sentence?
Are you fucking me right now? Look at me. Do I look like a bitch? Then why are you fucking me like one?
Oh my god.
Everyone keeps telling me that this trial is unusual, about these peculiarities. You've said it, Professor Mikotoba said it, and so has the judge and the prosecution. I'm scared of what lies ahead if I push this.
As I said from the outset, I believe you're innocent. I trust you. And yet, despite knowing that, you're willing now to throw that trust back in my face. Is that it?
What?
Hello, Blue.
Hello, Blue.
Hey, Blue, what's up?
Ooh.
If the accused is in fact innocent, then a defense lawyer is duty bound to prove that innocence by whatever means necessary. Are you just going to abandon that duty? Are you going to give up on yourself? The battle hasn't even begun yet, Rinosuke. Oh. The defense pleads not guilty, Your Excellency. We invite the prosecution to stop making empty threats and bring out his witnesses. Yeah. Then we'll just see how decisive this evidence really is.
Oh shit.
Someone in my recommended
shit,
for
that
you
was
section
hot.
is playing Kingdom Hearts. OMG, PTSD setting in.
That was my sword.
Indeed.
Was it?
Indeed. Prosecutor Aochi, please continue with proceedings.
Well, you were warned. The young can be so reckless. You know, many call me a saint, but I can be a devil when
I can be your angle!
will be silenced forever.
I see you, Joyce.
The prosecution calls its next witnesses.
Very
Call me
well,
out or-
officer. Bring forth the witness at once. A recommendation had Felicia Day playing Fortnite. Yeah. Jesus. Oh, you'd be fun.
Oh my god. Oh, salt and pepper. Oh, this guy reminds me of. I might be able to do this.
Okay. Okay.
Oh.
Oh,
See what his
yeah.
name is?
His name is Nosa.
Yesa Nosa.
Yes,
Oh my
Nosa.
God.
Yes, sir.
You two should do it.
Oh, there's an old man on the right hand side.
I'll be the old man.
There's the old man. Okay. Yes, sir. The great Nippon Imperial Army Sergeant. Yes, sir. No, sir. Reporting for duty, sir.
Oh shit, that's a good one.
Myself, I find myself as a purveyor of fine articles of antiquity from efflorescence of our nation, Nippon,
Florence.
and conduct my trade from Rasute, a humble premises in the 2nd District. Curio correcta, at your service.
Colson is doing good with bad voice. Yeah. And then
See, I told you guys. Oh man, Colston let himself go.
He's our diversity hire. Sorry, guys.
he's a good man. He's a good man. An antique dealer and a soldier. What an unusual pairing.
I want to get the voice of what's his face from Blackadder.
Oh.
I can't remember the actor's
Mr. Bean?
name. Not Mr. Bean.
the other one.
Hugh Laurie.
Hugh Laurie. Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah.
This is what we call
Both
correct
of these
pairing.
gentlemen were present at the restaurant on the day in question.
But you literally just said there was no one else.
There must be the diners at
No,
the
they
other
said
table.
there was no one else at the
At that,
table.
that
Yeah.
specific table, yeah. They must be the
talking about
diners
that
at the other
today,
table
yes.
that the waiter mentioned.
Myself, I habitually take tea at the most exquisite aroma of the establishment in question, always post noon.
You sound a lot like that. I want to say that German guy.
Oh,
in
Werner Herzog.
yeah, it's like myself. I habitually take tea in most executive aroma. He's got the. Is it Russian? No,
it's
it
German.
German.
He's German,
It's a German
yeah, it's
accent,
German.
right? You know who I'm talking about, right?
I think so.
He's like the main bad. He was like the
In The Mandalorian, yeah.
in the Mandalorian.
I want to
Oh.
see the child.
Yeah.
the child. Okay.
Child. And not infrequently, of course, converse with interested parties regarding the curios which I make in my business.
Michael Palin, mind if I thought? Huh? Yeah, yeah.
I can't understand a word that old man is saying.
He's an antique dealer. It sounds like he's a regular at Le Carnaval. That slow fucking pan, like how many? Like, they put so much money into that.
Just him.
Just that
yeah, just
side
the,
eye.
just the. It's like a. There's like 500, like 50 frames more than y'all have.
Compare it to the old one with Edgeworth and the bow. you just go nuts over some of the production values.
Yeah,
in this
yeah.
comparative
Yeah.
to
Pretty,
Yeah.
it's
I
pretty
mean-
old.
Yeah. Come
Yeah.
on.
He seeks out
Exactly.
potential customers who may have an interest in antiques and tries to sell his wares. He obviously targets Le Carnaval because it's a high-class restaurant with rich clientele.
Right, I see. Although, to be honest, that sergeant looks more like he's a seller rather than a buyer.
Now you both witnessed the precise moment of this atrocious incident, the selling of the weed. Is that correct? Can I buy some too?
Affirmative. The enemy unit was seen attacking the foreigner in what could only be described as an act of war, sir.
Jesus.
Wartime. It was that uniformed rogue infantryman over there who unloaded his firearms, sir.
Yikes.
You could say he's a kind of a one-pump chump.
This man's as impossible to understand as the other.
Dang.
But I'm almost sure I heard a strange noise during that last thing he said.
So, this is the decisive evidence the prosecution is threatening. The soldier is claiming he actually saw the precise moment you shot the victim dead.
Yes.
Well, are you starting to feel uncomfortable?
If I'm honest, only in my pants.
I mean,
I was feeling uncomfortable from the start. The moment you said you couldn't get me off.
Now, court will hear from your formal testimony. Please, you will state everything you saw at the precise moment of the incident occurred. That's not the word I used.
Sir, sir.
What the fuck is that? I just
Why are you looking at me? I'm not making baby sounds.
Standing by, ready to report, sir.
I think the old man was doing.
Unsavory memories of a most acerbic afternoon. I'm old and I'm old.
He's about to fall over. He's just shaking it. He's just like, at any moment I could fall over.
Oh my god, a stiff breeze is gonna push him over.
I was ingesting a regulation beefsteak at the restaurant while I was having a tactical discussion with the old man.
Myself, I was extolling the virtues of a particularly fine golden curio to the military gentleman.
At that precise moment, a firearm was discharged. I observed the enemy's action with my own eyes.
Wait,
The black uniformed varsity candidate fired on the English civilian, and from the back, the cowardly little weasel. That's
Chotomate.
Yes.
I was on my hands and knees. Oh, Jesus. Investigating the whereabouts of my mysteriously absconded precious curio.
I got your mysteriously absconded precious curio right here.
in my pants.
Well, so you, Sergeant Nosa, actually witnessed the vital moment of the.
His face, he's like, what the fuck?
You saw the
just happened?"
Kerchow, I see.
Yeah. The Kerchow.
The Kerchow.
No.
You saw the split second when the defendant fired the Kerchow at the victim.
Yes, sir. Affirmative, sir. You wicked university cadets, sir. The cruel and an unforgivable enemy. Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Just shanks them in the back. He's just like, I said, blah, blah, blah.
This old man.
What times we live in, when an English gentleman may be assailed in the broad light of day.
But this is ridiculous. I didn't shoot anyone.
Is that really true, Rinowski?
Oh shit.
Bruh.
He's doubting him.
Yes. All I did was pick up the gun that I saw lying on the floor.
Why? Why would
That's
you
your
do
first
that, though?
mistake.
Yeah,
Never
no,
pick up
right.
the gun. What's wrong
Yeah,
with you?
don't- shit.
After I said hello to Dr. Wilson, I went back to my table and sat drinking some coffee.
So I'm playing too many FPS. Just like, oh, gun drop, pick up the gun.
I know, right? Then, when I finished, I got up from my seat to leave the restaurant.
Don't pick up the gun.
Idiot.
When I noticed an English-made gun next to the chair where the
English-made
professor
gun?
was sitting.
Oh,
Probably a revolver.
English made.
Yep, a revolver.
I thought perhaps the professor had dropped it. So I bent down,
Oh.
and just as I was picking it up,
What are you thinking, man?
He's like, you fucking idiot.
Well, if that's true, then if that's the truth, there was obviously a criminal on the scene somewhere.
Oh, hey. Kick.
Bunsmart.
Yeah.
Hello.
What's up, man?
ooh,
And somewhere in these two witness testimonies, there's a clue as to who that criminal was. Like the grandpappy's like ready to fall over dead any second
know.
now.
I know, right?
Just like I'm so cold all the time.
The mouth. You're so puckered up.
It's all gummy.
Yeah.
gum you to death. There is.
Tasty.
Ryunosuke. Whenever he gets serious, he falls back into his Japanese accent. Ryunosuke, you must exercise your right to cross-examine these witnesses.
Cross-examine.
Do it now.
Cross-examine them.
As we have heard, Your Excellency, there is no room for doubt in the testimony of these witnesses. The defendant is clearly guilty.
Perkins is incredibly cold. I have the worst shakes right now.
It is time to bring this despicable student to justice.
Certainly, the testimony the court has just heard eliminates any vestige of doubt. Therefore, it is my grave duty to declare the verdict of excuse.
Sir,
Is this his hand?
I have a question.
What in name of Emperor is meaning of this outburst?
I mean, the defense demands the right to a cross-examination.
Sir. It's like, the what?
Oh, the classic
Dear
pain.
me. Let me guess. The Hachimaki headband boy next door told me to do it? How pathetic!
Damn. This tennis ball dropping.
How did he know?
Tripping balls right
The prosecution This is a clear waste of time. The defendant obviously has no experience. How can he possibly carry out a cross-examination?
Fuck you.
The defense is asserting its right to cross-examine. Whether or not you think he's capable of it is irrelevant.
Kazuma's so commanding. Fuck, that's hot.
Please keep. Please keep in pants very well. Let the defense conduct a cross-examination of witnesses.
All right. This is where the
Hey, Jarrell.
this is where the battle really begins, Ryunosuke.
I was
But
just gonna say
I
that.
don't even know what I have to do in a cross-examination.
Isn't it obvious? You have to expose the lies in the witnesses'
Expose. How?
You didn't fire the gun, which means that soldier said what that soldier said had to be a lie.
Well, yes, but
It's just a case of proving it, and the key to doing that is the evidence.
right. Evidence.
All you need to do is present some decisive and indisputable evidence that proves the witness is lying.
Fuck, that's.
Let's go, Ryunosuke. Don't let them beat you.
Damn.
It
didn't make-
so much.
It didn't make the noise.
It's supposed to be a thump, right? But it's like a
Tom's like, what?
very flaccid. Very flaccid.
He even looks down at his hand for a second there to be like, I only made like a.
Like, I thought he did it really. Like, I thought it was easy. He made it look really easy.
All right then. It's all or nothing.
We'll find it. We can win this game. Carmen San Diego.
Oh boy.
Oh, shit.
Jamila, real quickly. This one saw Kabuguchi Kabigam recently.
Yes.
I made her watch it
man.
because I'm like, this is like golden age Bollywood.
She saw K3G. Just grinding on Genshin. Oh, good man.
Yep.
All right, let's do this.
He was ingesting regular
You
beef.
want to press on
the gunshot, right?
statement 3.
Yeah.
Firearm was discharged.
No, not
And
the
the
statement
one
two.
about
He fired it in the back, and that's wrong.
From the back, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that one.
So press.
We have photographic evidence.
So this black uniformed university cadet. You're saying that was? Oh, you don't have to press on this one. You could just
Present it, yeah. I've just about had enough of your sauce, cadet. Who else do you see around here in a black uniform?
Racist.
Well, there is someone standing right next to me who fits the description as well. But
He did do it.
It was you little weasel. You unloaded the firearm on that man
Unloaded?
from behind his back, and you call yourself a citizen of the great empire of Nippon? You disgust me.
I
You straight up Superman that guy. You Superman that hoe.
You.
Yeah, the most flaccid objection.
It's like
What is it, Ryunosuke?
I'm not quite sure what he just implies.
Playing on my.
In that case, check back over the details of the evidence you've gathered in the court record. And if you find an inconsistency there with what the witness just said, then
Flaccid.
don't hold back. Present the evidence to the court. Thrust it in the witness's face and make him choke on it.
Sir. Sir. Come on.
Just make him gag.
All right. I see that's how you like to play. Oh God. Oh my
Wait,
God.
oh my god.
What did I come back to?
Present evidence
Present the
the
evidence.
photo.
Yeah.
because he was shot from the front.
Yeah, and there's a bullet.
Yes.
He doesn't know how to say objection yet.
Oh.
He raises his hand. I love it.
I'm yelling. This is hilarious.
Everyone's like, "What are we waiting for here, dude?" The grandpa's like about to die. Just shaking him up. Do you smell toast?
Oh no.
I just made a duty in my pants.
Oh no.
I taste copper.
Sir.
Man's gonna fall over and die any second now. Everyone's like, okay. What are you playing at, cadet? What is the meaning of this subordination? Thrusting some photographic print into my mustache?
It inconsistency, sir! I mean,
Hey, we got a noise.
Flaccid as fuck.
there's a clear inconsistency here!
He raised his hands like he's a ball boy at Wimbledon.
What nonsense! What part of this print can possibly tell us that we don't already know?
Well, obviously, I know what I want to say, but the words just won't come out of my mouth.
I'm choking on everything.
I think this proves beyond any doubt, Your Excellency, that there is no place for an amateur student here in this grand courtroom.
This is so frustrating.
His steak was well done, and he deserved to die. Look at that steak, ruined.
Fucked it.
High-end Western. Don ethnics don't know how to cook a meal.
There you go. That's not even a fist. That's a chop.
No, please. Surely this doesn't require an explanation. It couldn't be more plain. To spell it out would be an insult to the court. The steak is fucking raw! You fucking muppet!
Donkey! You're a donkey!
Suddenly
Kazuma, what?
What are you talking about?
There's a lot of words to get to this
It
point.
appears from a single glance at the photographic print presented by the defense that there's a clear discrepancy here in the sergeant's statement. Annie? Sergeant E.A. Sanosa. Yes, sir. What is it, sir? The statement you just made was this. The black university varsity candidate fired on the English civilian, and from the back, the cowardly little weasel. Yes, sir. Affirmative, sir. I witnessed the crime with my own military-grade eyes, sir.
But no! That just can't be.
Why not, cadet?
Because...
Fuck, man, come on.
Take a close
my
look
God.
at the print.
Wanna go to jail?
The victim, Miss Dr. Wilson, died from a bullet wound to the chest.
To the titties.
Sergeant, according to your witness statement, the culprit shot the victim from behind.
Behind?
And that is the obvious discrepancy here. Well, how do you explain it? Oh, what the? Oh, he's carrying a baby! That's why the crying was from.
Oh.
He's carrying his kid with him. That's what the straps are for.
Bullet wound to the chest.
What?
Through the back.
The fuck did I just see? Something just popped up from behind his back, but he pushed it back down again.
That's fucked up.
Certainly, there's clear discrepancy with the facts here. Would you not agree, Sergeant Nosa? Fucking
Yes, sir. At this juncture, that would appear to be indisputable. Twitch. Until the moment I heard the firearm discharge, my eyes were firmly fixed on the delicious Le Carnival steak, sir.
What?
The last testimony the court heard has proven one thing, beyond all reasonable doubt.
baby is prairie dog.
This witness, Sergeant Iesa Nosa, did not see the defendant fire the gun at all.
That's absurd.
I think the conclusion we must draw is simple. There is no place for an amateur prosecutor here in this grand courtroom.
Wow, he went there.
Chicken Nerk! This is the baby.
There's been a complete turnabout in the mood of this trial,
No shit.
just from that one discrepancy.
The baby's prayer dog in it.
So this is what being an ace attorney is all about.
Oh shit.
But I definitely saw him.
Little light snot drip.
That university's cadet there. He was pointing the firearm directly at the victim's back.
But I never fired the gun. All I did was pick it up off the floor.
And you, old man, you did not see the moment the victim was shot either?
Myself, I already been quite clear. The gunshot interested me not. I was far too busy on the floor, getting downed. Eat.
He's pretty much he's just here for the ride. Then. What did you hear?
Too busy on the floor.
Oh.
Sorry, what were you doing? You know what? Don't tell me.
Hunting for treasure.
Walking the dinosaur.
Looking for that booty.
Why am here?
Treasure.
It's Rage voice.
Holy shit! Did he just break that knife?
Oh shit!
Indeed, the Hoei Air Koban, my prized coin.
Just smashed the bottle.
Yeah.
What?
On each occasion when I visit that restaurant, it is my habitude to place in my bosom pocket a particular trinket of interest from my shop, Rasute.
In the hope of meeting a rich diner who might like to buy it from you.
On that day under scrutiny, it was to be the military man that I proffered my Hoei treasure.
Proffered.
Believed that he would purchase such a rare find, I did not, but I was presented with little alternative. And then, after averting my eyes for the briefest of moments, it was there no more. It simply vanished.
The Koban vanished?
Hunting around under the table, I was, in case mayhap it had fallen there, and then it happened. Pardon.
Why was he speaking like Yoda for a moment there?
You heard the gunshot, you mean?
Indeed I did, but I heeded it not, for I was concerned only with finding my absconded Hoei treasure.
Wow, that
Nothing
dramatic.
could distract me.
That dramatic zoom in.
Yeah.
Out of interest, did you find the coin in the end?
In the end, it doesn't even matter.
I knew it.
No,
I knew it.
I see.
the lamentable day, the precious Hoei Koban, was lost to me.
Hiki Hoban, Hiki Koban.
No doubt, some unscrupulous scoundrel pocketed the prize coin for himself.
Just breaks the bottle, just fucking shakes the guy. He's like, ah, bitch.
No witnesses.
Oh, double the knife and the bottle.
Yeah.
Just going crazy.
No more witnesses. As I am sure everyone present is aware, we have a fucking liar in this room. This case demands a swift and decisive resolution. Our government has promised to send for a report to Great Britain by telegraph this very afternoon.
Nevertheless, the witness testimony the court has just heard was inconclusive. No matter how subservient our government feels it must be to the British,
Damn.
it would be unforgivable to deliver a verdict on this trial right now.
What is your position? Prosecutor Ouchie.
Why not, Your Excellency? The defendant may have fled a tiger at the front gate, but he will find a wolf at the back. In the back.
What? In the butt.
My witnesses have further testimony to make.
Explain.
Upon hearing their next statements, it will become abundantly clear that there is only one person who could possibly have committed this despicable crime. The equally despicable defendant, Yunosuke Naruhodo.
No, what?
He really seems to have a despicable opinion of you, doesn't he?
You shit in his coffee? Very well. The court invites the witnesses to testify again. You will thoroughly explain the reasoning behind the prosecution's allegation. It is that clear.
As clear as Kiriko glass, Your Excellency.
Yes, sir. At once, sir. Awaiting signal to testify, sir.
Oh, Jesus.
Bebe.
Excuse me, but there's something or someone peeking over your shoulder, I think.
Affirmative. The newest member of the Nosa family to rise up in the ranks, sir. Name, Ido. I don't know, sir.
Oh my god, I never got that.
I know. You never got it? I don't know, sir.
Fucking funny.
Yes and no, sir. I don't know, sir.
Wow.
This is the quality content you can get from Capcom translators. They're
Yeah.
fucking amazing. If anybody wants to know how it's done, Capcom translators are the best. It would seem those straps are a sign of the sergeant being too strapped to afford a nanny.
It's calling you poor bitch.
I did. Attention! Your father's but to quell the enemy. What and learn, my boy.
Oh my
I
god.
love he's got his little crew cut too.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like snot coming out of his nose. Shit, dude, true culprit. Even if what I saw wasn't the precise moment of the firearm was discharged, it's almost the same thing.
Almost.
Yes, pointing his gun at the foreign man he was. That young lad in black. That much I do myself did see.
Furthermore, a visual search of the premises at the time confirmed that there was we were the only personnel present.
Baby maybe.
Indeed, alone he was, the Englishman, dining all by himself.
Therefore, no one other than the black uniformed cadet could have dispatched the Englishman. Over and out. The baby.
This is the one where you press on.
These testimonies are certainly. Excuse
Yes!
me, sir.
Oh, wait, that's nonsense. The victim, Dr. Wilson, wasn't alone at all.
Please, enough of these outbursts already.
But there was a woman. There was a young woman at his table.
Oh shit.
You must have seen her. Everyone there must have seen her.
If you call yourself a lawyer, then you respect the rules of the court and speak accordingly. We are not here to listen to your fantasies.
I don't have time for your wild allegations.
Fantasies.
Your wild, kinky, homosexual fantasies.
Homo gay.
There was a woman there.
Is
No one
it
noticed.
beyond
This is why everyone
reasonable
thinks we're gay.
That the victim was alone at the time of the incident.
We call
The
that.
prosecution has photographic evidence of this fact.
Rash, it's time.
What?
What?
Look at this photograph.
Look at this
Oh,
photograph.
look at this photograph.
Is this photographic print of the scene of the crime, or is this just Chad? What's his name?
Okay. Indeed, of the table at which the victim was dining, taken by an investigator immediately after the incident.
The cut? Yeah, it's really weird.
Or do you just? It's like.
Literally, like, took a bite
There's
out
a
of it.
cur. Bitch, it's
As can plainly be seen, there is only one place set.
certainly based on the appearance of this print. It would be reasonable to conclude that the victim was not in the company of anyone else.
This doesn't make any sense.
I think I know where this is going, actually. Just because once upon a time, there was someone we saw who took a picture at an anime con of her, like, eyes up and a big crowd behind her. And another day of herself in front of an event that was clearly from a different day because
To skew the
we could
visuals,
they make it appear like there was a big crowd at that event because we were in the background of that photo above her eyes and we didn't go to that fucking event.
So there's something wrong with the shot. That is
I have a suspicion.
obscuring it, yeah.
I have a suspicion.
I've played through this, Jim.
I know. I'm just saying, just fucking fan mixes.
Yeah, I know.
I don't
Did I
understand.
say that?
What's going on here? This is too complicated for my little pea brain. It's not possible that no one else saw that woman.
Unless they're all in on it.
Nickelback killed Dr. Waltz.
Oh,
Don't be suspicious.
don't be suspicious.
The waiter before said the same thing. He maintains that Dr. Wilson came to the restaurant alone as well.
But that's not true. I saw her. I swear that I saw a woman with him. Unless it was just another man in really good drag.
Hey, it would seem that we'll be able to telegraph the report Great Britain on time after all. The witness testimonies we have just heard leave no further room for doubt.
These are very sensitive political times. As we all know, the ink is fresh on the treaty with Great Britain. To think that I, Takatsuchi Aoichi, have contributed to the amity of these two great empires is an honor.
Fuck!
How could this be happening to me?
The judge is ready to
I
rule.
picked up the gun, and life's not fun.
Stand tall, Rinosuke. It's not over yet.
What?
If what you say is true, then there's something going on here behind the scenes. And now is your chance to expose it, to draw out the truth in your cross-examination.
I don't know, Kazuma.
Oh my god.
The defense is entitled to cross-examine witnesses, but make quick, understood.
Sure, rules can be so unbending at times.
His face.
A shivering old man, just like he's gonna die at any second.
Any second.
Press on the third statement.
This one? Furthermore,
Yes.
there was nobody at the time.
Yes. We were the only personnel. You must not have noticed someone else at Dr. Wilson's table. There was a lady there.
You keep talking about this bullshit lady. As you've been pains and point to Damo time and again, I feel a growing callus in my ear. And yet, no one appears to have caught even a glimpse of this woman.
If only there'd been more people dining there at the time. Someone else could have noticed her.
Unfortunately, it was already past 2 p.m. when it happened. The quiet time between lunch and dinner in any restaurant.
I know. Of course the place was almost empty. It's what you would expect.
Certainly 2 p.m. is neither here nor there in terms of a time to eat. I wonder if there's reason why victim was eating at that time of day and why he was alone.
Yes, Your Excellency. There was indeed a reason.
There was?
This was found in the victim's jacket pocket.
How did you get this? What is that, Counsel?
It is a medical report card. Failure, Your Excellency.
D for death!
Proves he got his COVID shots. It would seem that the victim had an appointment at a clinic prior to visiting the restaurant.
Hotta Clinic. Yes, would appear to be an entry for the date in question.
Is this ancestor to Dr. Hottie?
Yep.
Oh, it's a hottie? Oh god.
It was an early bird special coupon. 19th November, noon to past 1 p.m.
That very day of the incident.
So the victim went for a late lunch following his appointment. The explanation couldn't be more simple.
I can hear your voice going.
The prosecution felt no need to submit this evidence before, as it has no bearing on this case.
That's a fucking lie.
I wonder. What do you think, Rinosuke?
Well, it's hard to see how it could be related, really.
Remember, you can request it to be entered to the court record as evidence if you feel it could be useful.
Should I ask for Dr. Wilson's medical report card to be submitted as evidence or not?
Hell yeah, anything.
Hell yeah.
Fuck you.
Yes!
Why wouldn't? What?
Sir, if I may, I'd like to ask for that medical card to be submitted as evidence, Your Excellency.
On what grounds?
Cause fuck him, that's why.
The court has already heard conclusive evidence.
Additional evidence would be
Conclusive witness testimony. Additional evidence would be extraneous. Not to mention that the victim's movements prior to his arrival at the restaurant are of no concern.
How about you shut your fucking face? Whether or not they are of concern, it's up to us to decide. We have the right to explore all possible avenues.
I beg your pardon?
You have no authority to refuse a perfectly valid request for the submission of evidence.
Did I fucking stutter?
Now get your fucking evidence in the fucking court records, or so help me Christ.
Very well, the court will grant the defense's request.
Check! Youngsters these days are forever asserting their rights. It's a most disturbing trend.
Damn.
Wow.
Officer, kindly add the victim's medical report card to the court record. The victim's medical report has been entered into the court record.
We did.
We did. It happened.
What we need right now is new clues.
I got a raging clue over here.
We have to explore things from every possible angle, even if they don't seem relevant at first. Up, down, side to side,
Moved aside.
twisting motions.
I think they call that the Kama Sutra.
It's the old.
Right. I hear you.
You can conspire to prolong this trial as much as you like, but it's after the festival already for you. Or perhaps you've forgotten that those witnesses' testimonies leave no room for doubt. Feel free to reiterate for the accused. Correcta-san?
Correct.
Correct.
Is that what it?
Yeah.
Correcta.
Correct.
Fuck, I forgot it was.
Correcta.
Alright, what do we need?
Collector.
Collector.
Is it Curio Collector?
Curious
Yeah,
collector. Yeah. Let's double check the.
Yes.
This is
look
only
into
the
your,
foreplay.
look into your,
Court
your
record,
things.
and then you can look at the
Oh,
stuff
right
and-
back. I gotta go back.
And it adds new.
Court record is E.
Take a look at the new thing. Can you
Oh, this is-
examine it?
Yeah, you can examine it.
It won't let me do that. Oh, I have to go back from this. Don't I? No, I.
Oh wait, no, just look at the stuff in the court record for.
Yeah,
first.
I go to E and then here, but that doesn't let me.
You're trying to present.
Oh, you're presenting.
Yeah.
Oh, but you're also pointing at that point he has gotten the foreign man.
Yeah, that's
No.
why. But that shouldn't happen. What am I missing here?
T history?
No,
No,
it's
that's
not
History is the
history.
text history. It's supposed to be E to.
E is to present specifically.
No, I pressed him.
Or record,
I pressed
yeah.
him.
Officers are little.
Oh, it's yeah, because you can't be on that.
So I just pressed it.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll skip through that.
Bang, gunshot ring in my ears. What do you mean? Case you found pistol picked up. I can pick up this.
Oh, he's just akinning the pistol to his coin, and then he brought out a knife.
Ah.
Pistol. Yeah, okay.
I think we have to go through. Yeah. Here we go.
Yeah, let's
Here
go
we
through it all. Excellent work, Rinosuke. We've gleaned some new information now.
Well, yes, but I don't feel like it changes much. I can't see that it brings any real discrepancies to light.
Oh, just you wait, bitch.
I wouldn't be so sure. Let me see that medical report card you've got before.
Oh, you mean this?
Yes, this is a brand new piece of evidence. So perhaps we should examine it in a little more detail.
How exactly?
You pick that shit up.
And you turn it around.
You'll notice some pieces of evidence bear a magnifying glass.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
And then you can press spacebar to take a look. And then, do this, wiggle it around
up,
a little
down,
bit.
Left, right, A, B.
Toss salad a little. That's how English people call it, right? Tossing salads.
Busting a salad.
To rotate the evidence in all direction and angles by using the buttons.
Wasd.
The buttons.
Then touch it. Stroke it.
Go around the rim, then you work the inside a little. If the crosshairs start to
Oh no!
I'm going to die!
investigate further.
I'm going to die!
If you begin to pulsate around the prostate, you know you've got it. So, partner, I think you should take a close look at this medical report card. I really think he actually has a bit more of a Western accent because he's calling him partner.
Oh my god, I'm going to die!
So, partner, I think you should take a closer look at these medical report cards.
Oh no.
No. See if there isn't something new to be learned by examining it more in detail.
What do I need to do? I need to...
You need to make it pulsate.
Make it make that shit pulsate.
Run my finger right until it pulsates.
Fuck.
Oh my god!
It looks like this medical report.
It looks like this medical report card was
Oh,
first
my
issued
2D.
some time ago.
They went totally
Probably
2D.
a record of a
It's-
long-term treatment. Oh no, that was you.
It's probably a record of long-term treatment. That's why, with a family doctor, I imagine.
Well, I can't imagine. Going to a doctor, I mean, as long as I'm alive, I'm never consulting one.
Well, if you were dead, there'd be no point. So you don't like doctors then?
Should have worked the vibrator vigorously.
Why would you? They make you drink horrible tasting medicine, then give you painful injections. And then they demand lots of money from you for the privilege. All when you're at your lowest.
And then they give your brain to Bill Gates.
You sound like a model patient, with a bad case of stubbornness, no less, for which the only cure is a very bitter medicine indeed.
Wear a fucking mask.
Anti-vax.
Yep.
Open that shit up.
Do they all not think to look inside the
That's
thing?
so stupid.
Of course.
Shit, he's an anti-vaxxer.
I know, right?
Let's have a look. This is some kind of medical history.
Stands to reason.
No, there's an entry for the day the professor was killed. Extraction of molar with topical anesthesia.
Extraction of molar? You mean he had a tooth taken out?
He couldn't have been eating that steak. Unless it was fucking overcooked.
Especially
Especially if it's overcooked.
Especially if it is overcooked. It would seem so. Just before the incident, he'd had a bad tooth removed. Perhaps they used laughing gas. That's the most modern practice in the West for pain relief.
vaccine passport. Yeah.
I've heard of this anesthesia. Although it's hard to believe there's anything that can actually stop you feeling pain.
There's a cautionary note from the medical practitioner as well. Strictly no food or drink besides water for 3 hours post-procedure, unless anesthetic effects have passed.
Really?
Sounds like the information worth bearing in mind.
Are you telling me this doctor was so stupid that he fucking fucked up his medical fuck?
He may have.
Telling me a shrimp fried this rice?
With this new information, the meaning of that one particular statement totally changes.
So I think it's time we listen to the testimony again, don't you?
Definitely. I really think that shrimp fried that right.
Alright. He was fucking lying.
Furthermore, the premises
Oh, he was eating steak.
dining all by himself, which is probably the wrong one. Therefore, no one other than the black uniform cadet could have dispatched it. Nope, this is the right.
Nope.
This is it.
I saw him eating. He was totally eating. Yeah, he was eating alright.
Lies.
Why must you make my courtroom a den of lies?
Well, I think...
What are you wittering, lad? Call yourself a lawyer?
Actually, no, I don't, but... God, I wish I could. First and foremost here, I'm the accused.
J'accused! Rinosuke. Everyone stumbles on their words occasionally. Under the circumstances, I wouldn't worry about it.
Thanks, Kazuma.
I could see it quite clearly in that cross-examination you just carried out. When you raised your hand straight up like that, so purposefully, you knew exactly what it was you wanted to say. Don't feel like you have to choose your words carefully. Just say what you're thinking.
You're a fucking liar! All right, and thanks for the advice.
Take your lies and go fuck them up the ass.
Correcto-san, this is a medical record card belonging to the victim.
Ah, I see. And? I don't see. What of it, boy?
Comparing what is written on this report card with your witness statement,
Remember, no means no.
something clearly doesn't add up.
Dear me, have you forgotten my words so soon, you amateur?
Sorry, what?
You are not to interrupt court proceedings with your amateurish drivel.
But
Let's see if I can explain in words you might understand. It was after 2 p.m. in the afternoon when the victim was murdered in the restaurant. Whatever he may or may not have been doing before that is completely irrelevant.
but that's...
That's bullshit.
Remember, Rinosuke, you don't have to use clever language or fancy words. Just make your point.
Your Excellency, I believe we're finished here. There's surely no need to prolong this trial further. The witnesses' testimonies the court has heard have been clear and concise. This medical report card has no bearing on the matter at hand at all, for the simple reason that there is no one else besides his pale-faced pupil.
That's not me.
Oh.
There goes the womp. Yeah.
This medical record card has nothing to do with the case? Do you really believe that?
What? The outbursts have petrified me, boy. Of course I believe it. How could it possibly be relevant?
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Perhaps because Hata Clinic, which issued the report card, is a dental clinic.
A dental clinic? Is that supposed to mean something to me?
You should, bitch.
Perhaps if I told you that the victim had just had a tooth extracted.
What's this now?
And furthermore,
I remember teeth.
if I told you that as a result, the victim had been forbidden from eating.
Just what are you trying to say, cadet? He had orders not to eat? So what?
Oh my god, you morons.
It was all written up in here. No food or drink other than water for 3 hours post-procedure while anesthesia wears off.
What? No, that can't.
Collecta-san,
So good.
What boy? What?
as you just heard. When he was killed sometime shortly after 2 p.m., the victim couldn't have been eating anything at all.
No.
Additionally,
There's more?
Fake Jafar killed him.
you have assured the court with unwavering self-confidence that the victim was dining alone. Oh, but that cannot possibly be the case. Because the victim, as we now know, had just had one of his teeth extracted and was still experiencing the side effects of anesthesia.
Ugh! Expertly done, partner.
Oh shit.
I feel like he definitely has a partner.
What? What is this nonsense, you little upstart?
Oh, there it
These
is.
are baseless accusations. Just look at this photographic evidence. Look at this photograph. You can clearly see the plate of food at the victim's table.
Objection! Use your head, you muppet. That's the very discrepancy we're talking about. Or can't you follow the logic?
Fucking moron.
How?
You
How
fucking
dare
donkey.
you?
I think it's fair to say that the tables in this restaurant case have turned.
Oh,
Would
how
you
the
agree, Renos?
turntables.
How the turntables have turned.
Oh, yes, most definitely.
So, having just undergone some dental surgery, the victim was unable to eat. Which leaves one very crucial conundrum. The fuck ate the steak?
Who the fuck?
Is acceptable ad-lib. The court will hear the opinion of the defense on this new puzzle. I assume you are ready, counsel.
Counsel? Oh, that means me, doesn't it?
Those are the randomizers.
Yes, I am counsel, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
Again.
Thank you, Rhythm
Yeah,
Plus.
I am like,
Thank you, Rhythm Plus. All right. The answer to his question is going to be pivotal. This is the start of you turning this trial around. Show them what you're made of.
Got it. So, the person eating the steak at the victim's table must have been
me.
Yeah, I did it. It was me all along. No, an unknown third party.
The two witnesses. These bitches ate the steak and put it down in front of them.
Obviously, it can only have been someone else who was sitting at that professor's table.
Could have been anyone. You will not let this go, will you? There was no such person.
Somebody died because of an overcooked steak.
Oh yeah.
Bro, you got
because
VR
I
shit
saw
too?
her.
John, you got VR shit too? Damn.
I know, right?
That's fun. When the incident occurred, we know that the victim couldn't have been eating anything. Yet we have evidence of a half-eaten steak on his table. Therefore, the only logical conclusion is that there was somebody else there eating it. We have strong evidence to support our assertion. It's clear that the witness testimonies are unreliable. If the court decides to push through a ruling at this stage,
You're all wankers.
we will lodge a formal complaint to the Ministry of Justice and pursue a fair retrial relentlessly.
Kazuma.
Actually, I actually have a sword. Someone wants it.
We all
Are
have
you
swords.
insane? You would take on the government?
That's the Edgeworth.
That's an Edward pose, yeah.
Oh shit.
Don't worry, Council. I have no issue with you.
What do you mean?
So how much? How much is this guy? How much is the guy that points the fan at him paid? I don't know. He must come
Not
with
enough.
the court.
He's just here to be humiliated.
Yeah.
I have issue with them. Those two witnesses in the stand.
What? What did...
What are you talking about? We have demonstrated with evidence that the victim was not alone. So if it now turns out that you two were deliberate, if it now turns out that the two of you deliberately lied when giving your testimonies,
They perjured themselves.
Yeah.
obviously you will be charged with perjury.
Oh, John nailed it.
Yeah.
Perjury?
Tastes like perjury.
Because they're sworn witnesses.
Since this is a murder trial, you will also be deemed complicit in the killing.
Oh.
Complicit in murder? No.
No!
Ooh, look at him.
Negative. There was no mention of this at the tactical meeting. Ah,
What meeting?
I was just following orders.
Oh.
That's right, as the man says. Just say that you never saw the gentleman. That's what they told us.
Oh, he fucked up. They fucked up. Now you fucked up.
Oh, he's shaking again.
What?
And then the poo come out.
What did you just say, Correcta-san?
Oh, no.
You were just following orders.
Now hold on, lad. I was,
Pooping.
Say you never saw the gentlewoman? Yeah. When you say gentlewoman, do you mean
Carmen San Diego.
you saw the victim with a lady from overseas?
What?
We don't know she was from overseas.
I mean, she was dressed
What is the
in.
meaning of all this? These witnesses gave false statements? And this is true, you pair?
It was my Alzheimer's talking.
Just one simple slip of the tongue. Rabble, 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 rabble. Shut your fucking pie holes.
Order. Council. I will have order. Council.
Order! Sorry. Keep
Explain
in
what's
mind
going
that
on
one
here.
that one British guy. I love
I
it.
will have order.
It's painfully clear now. You tried to prevent these witnesses from telling the truth.
Absolutely not! The prosecution knows nothing of this!
Yeah, they're patsies.
Flaccid.
Then who's behind this? You tried to keep, who tried to keep you make her, fuck?
Keep you, make you, keep you, bop you. Skibbity bop
Trying to
yeah.
keep freaking making you keep
To make you keep your mouth shut.
Yeet, skirt.
I'm,
Shut. Mouths.
Well,
Oh shit.
That's classified. Oh, it's pulling his beard. That's classified. So you're prepared to be tried as conspirator to this murder, are you?
Clip that. Yep.
Yeet, skirt. You wouldn't. This can't be happening. Yunosuke, judging from the way they're reacting to this, I'd say they were sworn to silence by someone with considerable influence. Say, some granulated influencer. However,
They're kind of a big deal in the
I don't believe Aoshi
In
would have
Great
any
Britain.
idea about it.
what are you saying? I mean, to wield that kind of influence, there are only a handful of possibilities. It could only have been the government, the military, or
PewDiePie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose, PewDiePie, Ninja.
Yeah.
It was Ninja.
Well, any idea about who this who might be behind?
Dash it.
Super Mario.
If we can affirm who tried to silence these witnesses, then we can continue our pursuit.
So we need to name whoever it was that tried to make the witnesses keep their mouths shut.
Well, shit.
Of course, we'll need evidence before we make any firm accusations.
So you have
Evidence that proves whoever it was really did wield his or her power.
We can do this. We can do this.
I accuse Vic Mignogna.
Oh! But how? How can we possibly?
Remember how we made progress before?
Before?
Like literally an
We
hour
examined
ago.
this piece of evidence in more detail and found a new clue as a result.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Well, that's not the only piece of evidence we have, is it? The calling card.
Nah, yeah.
We need to re-examine everything and make sure there's nothing we've missed.
Learn to turn things over.
There's no time to lose.
I want answers. If it's proven that these witnesses have been manipulated, I assure you the penalty will be severe.
Please, wait!
It's
Your
that-
Excellency, I had no idea about any of this. I swear to every Shinto god, I know nothing!
Jesus, John. And what does the defense have to say about all this?
Well, Your Excellency. No time to think. I'm just gonna have to close my eyes and shout out the first thing that comes to my mind.
Court records. Checking the court records.
The waiter.
Yeah, the business card. And
Look at this business card. Chief Inspector Satoru Hosonaga, Primary Criminal Investigation Division, Imperial Police Bureau.
Some conspiracy shits.
Yep. Oh, of
Chief
course it's this way,
Inspector.
duh.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, that's unexpected.
I thought it was suspicious even when he said as a waiter that he had a business card.
Yeah, which is like, why would you have a business card as a waiter? Unless he's like freelancing as like an actor.
Yeah.
Oh,
They know
that's
what
an actor.
Yeah.
my BOC guys,
Look,
Richie
do you
yells
see
at me
what it
during the
said,
online streams.
Do you see it says the witness's name here? Satoru Hosonaga.
Yes, well, business cards do tend to show the person's name. That's sort of the point.
It's not a name that's unexpected.
want you to
It's
have
his
a card.
job title.
His job. Oh, Chief Inspector Satoru Hosonaga, Primary Criminal Investigation Division, Imperial Police Bureau. Inspector? What on earth?
Oh shit.
I have no idea.
I wasn't a waiter after all.
But let's face it, the police have a lot of power and influence. If they're wielding it
modest
somehow
check.
here,
You the popo.
Oh boy.
Yeah, John, our talking driver, he moderates Richie Castellano from Blue Oyster Cult when he streams like music.
Oh yeah?
He just talks shit. He's like, yeah, can't do anything. I'm the mod. Got Hosonaga sound back
yes.
out here.
so it's Hosonaga.
Uh-huh.
You wouldn't know
Deep
what-
breath. Use the pulse.
Castellano, thank you.
Besides the prosecution, the only person with the necessary influence to manipulate the witnesses is...
Skunk boy.
accuse my friend.
Oh shit.
No.
Just turn around, bitch. What is this?
You're like, come on, really?
29?
Sir.
Chief at 29?
Present. Present.
Present.
Timothy. Present.
Well,
it's like the reason why they have Fulbright instead of Gumshoe is because originally they said the Gumshoe was going to be too old after the time skip.
Oh
Which would have
yeah.
put him
Aimless
at like
adventure.
only 30 something. It's like 30 something is too old.
wow.
And then it's just like,
First of all, he's
He
he's
already
garbage at
looked
his
like
job.
He's 40, right?
You got the whole
Alright.
squad working on this game, solving puzzle that way is OP. You should have seen us playing, what is it, a secret, hidden agenda?
Oh,
It's like, find the 3 things around the room, just 5 cursors, like, got it,
Yeah.
got it.
Well, surely that would be Satoru Hosonaga-san.
Hosonaga-san, the waiter who took the stand earlier. He already left.
Poppycock!
Oh shit.
What possible reason would the waiter have to make these witnesses give false testimony? Not to mention that the head waiter could not possibly have that level of influence.
They don't have enough followers.
Yeah. For once, I could agree with you. If that is, the man truly were a waiter.
What? If he truly were,
Come on, Ryunosuke. Time to hit this court with the truth.
Say
The
Poppy.
truth about Satoru Hosonaga-san's real identity as
say-
proven by this evidence.
Poppy on the stream.
Present.
Waiter's business card. Business.
Present.
The plan of the restaurant sketched by man in question. I agree. It shows a great deal of attention to. Oh my god.
Yeah, everyone.
Great attention to detail, but I'm not sure we can conclude anything.
Sorry, Your Excellency. That's the
my
back of the
God.
card. It's the back. Of
The
the
back.
back of the card. That's interesting.
I shift. Look at.
I Beg your fuck's sakes, man!
Perhaps I should have said the front?
Just
There we
There
go.
you go.
Yes! It's the front of the back of the card! That's where the telling detail is!
Shit.
Just turn the fucking thing over.
Would somebody please explain? I don't know what the
my.
fuck to do with information.
Hosonaga-san sketched the plan of the restaurant on the reverse side of his
Tired of your
business card.
shit.
I know, right?
The front of the business card reveals the man in question's profession, his true profession.
Whose lawyer is that? Waiter's profession? But that's surely... Good gracious.
That's right, Your Excellency.
Bоже mой.
The card reads, Chief Inspector,
Sorry, this
Primary
is
Criminal
fucking
Investigation
derailed.
Division,
It's 1,000 miles per
Imperial
hour.
Police Bureau.
What? So here is a police detective?
Not just a
I haven't heard mention of this before. Why haven't I heard mention of this before?
Also, that is very suspicious
'Cause
that the
you're
prosecution
shitty.
doesn't know.
You are a shitty lawyer.
Yeah.
They're really bad at their jobs. The Imperial Police Bureau has immense power, absolute power, as far as regular civilians are concerned.
Disappeared.
So, witnesses there in the stand. Was it in fact the waiter who gave you your orders? Or was it he who told you not to mention that you had seen this foreign gentlewoman at the scene? Damn well. Falls over dice. Ooh, or first hold it. By whomst? Whomst?
Hosonaga.
Heinz.
Inspector Hosonaga.
Oh shit.
I was worried something like this may happen.
his new
The
voice.
moment you asked me to submit my sketch as evidence, I realized it was a possibility. The court...
Hold on.
The court will take this plan and add it to the court record as evidence. Oh, well... Is there a problem? Hand the plan to the court officer at once. Of course. Here you are. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I remember now. He did act strangely when the judge asked him to hand over his business card.
I strive to carry out all the investigations flawlessly. It's my guiding principle. But I let myself be distracted when I made that sketch. It was an unusually careless mistake.
So, you mean to say you really are a detective?
But why would a detective be working at his...
Yeah, obviously
As a
he's dropped his
restaurant waiter.
undercover voice, and now
Yeah.
he's actually a Scotland Yard.
Yeah.
Maybe, not Scotland Yard, maybe Scotland Yard.
Ireland.
No, we're still in Japan.
Still Japan yard. Tokyo
Japan Yard.
Japan yard. Ah, of course, the salary something something.
Yeah,
Oh,
sorry,
I was working
skip that stuff.
undercover.
Undercover
Yes.
with your mom.
There have been a series of incidents at the restaurant recently. In order to investigate, I decided to get a job there as a waiter, working undercover.
Incidents at the restaurant? What kind of incidents?
I can't tell you that, you fucking... That would be classified police information, which I'm not at liberty to divulge. However, I can state categorically that they are unrelated to this case of homicide. Very well then, Inspector Hosonaga. But you will elaborate on the point for the court. Of course, Your Excellency. We have just heard new information from the two witnesses beside you. That at the time of the shooting, there was in fact another person present at the victim's table. If that is indeed just the sound of clench. If that is indeed true, clearly you would also have been aware of this person's presence, having served at the table in question. However, your testimony did not allude to this other diner. Therefore, I am led to assume that in your professional capacity as police officer, you require these witnesses to be in agreement. Would that be correct?
All right.
Correct, Your Excellency.
Unbelievable.
Money laundering and human trafficking. Fuck yeah.
As I suspected. That's one written.
Oh shit.
Someone shot
Was-
Hosonaga. As soon as I heard the gunshot, I ran out of the kitchen to see what had happened. The victim sat slumped in his chair, and beside him, gun in hand, stood the accused student. Sitting opposite the victim at the same table was a young lady, who I guessed to be an Englishwoman. That's fucking English.
So the truth comes out.
I immediately sealed off the restaurant and reported the incident to the bureau. Bureau.
The bureau.
It was then that I received some special orders.
Special orders? You mean to say
A steak?
steak well done?
Remove the Englishwoman from the scene at once. It was made clear that the Englishwoman's presence at the restaurant was to be concealed. Those were my orders. And I will have order.
What if this English woman was the killer?
Fuck if I know. I think it would be in everyone's best interest not to pursue that idea.
That means I'm gonna have to pursue it.
The Empire views the friendly terms of its relationship with Britain more highly than anything at the moment. An Englishman has been murdered on our soil. To name an Englishwoman as a primary suspect. Well, fuck that. Without irrefutable evidence, it would be completely out of the question.
So that's the reason for the disappearance of the Phantom Woman in this case.
It's
But
been leading into this.
it's not right.
Sweat.
No, right? Oh my god.
One possibility does spring to mind.
Hidden menu.
Oh, what do you mean, Kazuma?
Yume University is currently hosting a number of exchange students from Great Britain. And I'm fairly certain that one of them, studying in the medical faculty's research laboratory, is a young Englishwoman.
What?
Yes.
That guy holding the fan is making good coin.
You better be.
You're a shrewd man. Oh, you can see why you're the chosen candidate for the overseas study tour.
Shaking on the
Jesus.
That man's gonna keel over.
You mean?
When I removed the woman from the scene of the crime, I thought it was prudent to check her identity first. Then the court demands that you name the lady in question at once, Inspector. The Englishwoman sitting at the university professor's table was a certain Miss Giselle Brett. He is indeed a foreign student studying in the research laboratory at Yume University's medical facility.
What? What is happening here?
We're getting fucked in the arse, that's what. I admit that under orders from the police bureau, I erased all evidence of the lady's presence at the scene
Sir.
and ordered these witnesses to make no mention. The baby.
Yeah.
And ordered these witnesses to make no mention of her in their shits. Yeah.
They're shit.
In their
Their
shits.
shit.
Must now be up to your excellency to decide how the fuck we deal with this situation.
This is far above my pay grade.
Yeah, fucking it had to be my fucking court. Shut the fuck up!
My life. Very well, my thoughts on the matter are as follows. Thus far, the case presented to the court has been underpinned by a particularly critical premise. Namely, that the victim was dining alone. However, as we have now discovered that this premise is false, it would be a desecration of our justice system to ignore the truth and give the ruling at this point. Damn.
But, Your Excellency, that mean missing the noon deadline of a ruling in order to send the telegraphic report to Great Britain. Our own government will surely be very displeased by such actions.
The government relations level issues. Calm yourself, counsel. I will not allow the government of our country or any other to influence the proceedings of my courtroom. Inspector Hosonaga. Yes, sir. You will look at this Giselle Brett and escort her to the courtroom with the utmost urgency. At once, Your Excellency.
But that just means you're going against the special orders you were given from the police bureau.
Yeah, I'm rightly fucked. As I said before. It is my guiding... the fuck was that? It's my guiding principle to carry out all investigations flawlessly.
So, it won't be a problem?
Nothing will get in my way.
Big talk for a man who's literally coughing up his lungs.
Yeah.
I've got the consumption.
The consumption.
Court will adjourn briefly. The prosecution must call the English student Giselle Brett to the witness stand.
What's the pun in this
I'm not
name?
sure.
Giselle Brett?
Giselle Brett.
Jezebel.
That's pretty close. Like, do I make self
Jezebel.
clear?
Yes,
There must be a middle name we're missing.
Yeah.
Then it all makes sense.
Your Excellency!
He does bow.
Good. Then we will have a 30-minute recess before reconvening. Fuck.
Dang.
To be continued.
The halfway point.
Oh.
Oh shit, we only halfway.
Ah!
Take my hand.
We'll take it, I swear.
I need
Make
to go to
noise.
the washroom.
Everybody take a shit right fucking now!
All at the same time.
Just fucking unload! Anyway, we're gonna take a quick hello to the chat, then people take a quick break and see if we can like power through the rest of this before
Yeah.
the end of the night.
If it takes longer, our pizza will be free.
Oh, you already. Yeah, I was like, we should get a drink or something.
Yeah,
it's
grab
warm
drinks,
in
water.
this area.
There's the traditional Asian boiled water.
Yeah, boiled and cooled water.
Yeah, and if you need ice, it's in the freezer.
Okay.
Hi, hello, chat. I hope you're enjoying these bad voice stubs. I know it's one of the favorites that we usually do that we haven't done in a while.
You need water?
Yeah, I got my Wawa bottle right here, though. My Wawa bottle. It's my Wawa bottle. By the way, guys, if you haven't followed already, you should get some cool, awesome merchandise like this. Not really, but yeah. What the 1,000 follows or something? We were going to release. We were going to release specialized stuff. So gear, stickers, all that stuff. So. Remember to tell your friends about us, hit the follow, hit the subscribe, caress the like button, succulently toy with the notification bell.
I had a moment. It was like in that Brooklyn Nine-Nine where he was trying to imitate Captain Holt, and he starts fucking up. He's like, "Oh no, I'm going to something else. No, I gotta recenter myself." It's like, Peralta, what are you doing? It's like, there we go.
Yeah. Was it
Peralta, that's enough.
Yeah, Peralta, that's enough. Peralta, that's enough. There we go.
There we go. I'm back. Takes longer. Well, this has been funny. This is some funny shit.
I'm gonna bring some props. I'll be right back. Gotta bring some props for this last bit.
Get the katana.
Gotta get the katanas. Those Japanese katanas.
After you. After you.
So me and my stupid ass wore a blue shirt to a blue screen event. I'm a dumbass. I fucked up.
How are you enjoying the proceedings, everyone?
Yes, I hope you're all
Do you
in.
need some water?
Yeah, Brendan,
Yeah.
you need
Like,
water?
I'm good. I have my cola still.
all right. If you need water or like the good
ninja.
Asian paper shit.
Ninja paper cola.
Yeah.
It's like, is your throat okay?
Oh my god.
I always think like one of the early AEs. They had all the old man cola. Because they had all the local, I mean, as it was back in the day, all the local Vancouver voice actors, and they were talking about just like when you pick a voice that you immediately regret, and it was like, I think it was like one of the Dobson brothers,
Yeah.
and he was talking about when he did, I think Scourge from Transformers, and he really decided to just go with a really scratchy kind of voice, and you see all the other actors on the panel just go, "Oh no!" And then I realized that he was a regular character for the whole series.
Oh no.
And we're like, "Oh no!" So he's like, "I fucked up."
Well, I mean, it's really unfortunate. I decided to base pain off of Starscream. Or Clean, but no one knows. I know Clean. His family lives near.
Oh, it's awful. I can't get my head.
Think of it as color shift
headband?
fabric.
Yeah.
Or a cloaking device.
Just find a piece of fabric somewhere.
It's okay, but I got something similar.
Oh my god.
Yeah, buddy.
Bro.
There you go for later.
Oh, you got a tie. Good shit.
Man, does the job.
It does. Man, that's funny.
But yes, don't forget to hit the follow button.
Waspinator has headache over his whole new
Waspinator had headache all over his body.
whole body now.
Actually, you know what? We could continue this as like a team stream thing.
True. But then where's Colston?
Well, we bring him in.
Oh, that's true.
We just wire him. Yeah, we could wire him in.
Cause yeah, if we do it like we did with
Actually, I'd like to
on
have.
Discord with
I'd like to do what we did with SukinoCon, and that one time we'll have all of our bestest Discord friends come on board, and we'll just do a whole Discord voice stream. Because that was really. Cause we did this before at SukinoCon, just letting the kids know back when conventions were there. Brendan brought us in as support, I guess, and for the Phoenix Wright fan panel that was there, and we all brought the tech over to do voice dubs because we were doing it on the channel before. And it turned out really popular. Everyone was really into it. I think everyone really enjoyed it.
Yeah, if we had more time to do it proper, like, I mean, we'd easily do the whole damn, like, a whole hour panel easily.
Oh yeah.
Like, I know, like, this one's easy. Of course, me getting on my Arcade Spirits bullshit, I mean, that's another visual novel, probably pretty easy to do, too. That could be our thing at cons, just like fucking Daring Player Squad presents bad voice dubs.
God. That's a thing that we can do.
We could do this.
Yep. We can create content.
Holy shit, we're gonna create content.
Fuck, man.
We're gonna
It's a
create
thing.
content.
Oh my god.
Content. It's gonna be content, guys. Content.
Wait, that means you guys are content creators?
Oh shit. We're creating content. Guys, we're creating content.
We could be influencers.
As much influence as the Japanese Bureau of Police inspectorships.
10 squats.
Oh, fuck up.
Someone else though, because James already did it.
Yeah.
I'll take this
Yeah,
one. I'll take this one.
Joyce,
All
thank
right,
you, Joyce.
10 squats. I can count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
What's up, sluts?
You are creators
9.
Who are content.
who are content.
Creators who are content. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wawa bottle really quick. I didn't fill it.
You want your Wawa bottle?
Wawa bottle.
You want your Wawa
Go
bottle?
face on
Okay,
it.
your Wawa bottle.
Joyce going from stream troll to
Yeah. I'm so sad that didn't pick up.
My knees already hurt.
There was like that one day where I left the stream on
Yeah.
for like a good 10 minutes afterwards.
Yeah.
And then right as the thing glitched out
Yeah.
was when I turn over to Arash. I'm like, Arash, do you have any snacks? Because like I finished like as usual during whatever
I started
like
thinking of a voice.
I already have my whatever
Okay, good.
Yeah.
stream it was. And I'm like, fuck this shit, I'm out. I'm done. We're done for tonight. I'm going.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody. And then it's just like, Ash, do we have any snacks? I mean, we have something or other. Like, those aren't real snacks.
it's like Rice Crisps and like vegetables.
Cat, the best part about all of this shit was like literally. Oh, hi, Fred. You're gonna bite me again. Like this all came about is just these guys were like they're gonna play Final Fantasy VII and they're just gonna voice over like dumb bullshit, and it just became a thing.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun. I mean, like as like Ash, myself, who don't do this regularly, you know, it's fun. It's fun.
It kills your voice. It's really tough.
Remember when we we didn't even expect it when we did that weird story mode on Soul Calibur? We ended up doing voice dubs, and I was like, oh, I didn't know I would ever do this.
It's a lot funner when you start getting involved because you don't necessarily do it to represent them. You do it to parody them. Right? You do it as parody
I'm not
of
here
those
for
characters.
a good time. I'm here for a
not
fun
here for
time.
accuracy. It's gonna be a
That's
whole shit.
actually my problem when I do Arcade Spirits. Like, no, what's the best voice I could do for this person? As like I try.
Yeah.
And that's my first mistake. I try.
Yeah. My first default is to try.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't have to try.
I'm never going to. So it's gonna be bullshit.
All right, let's get going,
All
shall
right.
we? We'll get through this as fast as we can. It's getting late for us.
Oh, 1138 a.m. That's a Star Wars reference.
Is it now?
Sort of.
Excellent work, Renosuke. That was superb.
My heart was in my mouth the entire time.
What else was in your mouth?
It was almost unbelievable.
to it.
I mean, I'm looking at you in there. You were drenched in sweat, your eyes popping, and your knees knocking, and you were grinding your teeth.
Something about mom spaghetti. And...
It was a grim sight, but before I knew it, you started finding inconsistencies in the testimony. I think you might have a natural talent for being a lawyer.
Forget it. It's terrifying. If I get through this, I don't ever want to see the inside of a courtroom again.
Ha ha. Fingers to the cheetahs.
Anyway, it looks like we've exposed your Phantom Lady at last.
You doxed her.
We're doxing that bitch. Miss Giselle Brett. A student from Great Britain, is she?
That's what I was trying to tell everyone from the start.
I can put on autoplay, but autoplay?
But then it would, yeah.
Yeah, that was dangerous. Dangerous.
There was a young woman with him, like I've been saying all along.
Yes, you have, haven't
Look at
you?
those bedroom eyes.
Bro, come on.
I might not be overly confident in the courtroom, but my powers of observation are one thing I'm sure of.
Oh, am I comfortable?
Are you?
Yes, I can see that. So about this young gentlewoman. Thanks to our detective friend, she was hastily escorted away from the
Dr.
scene.
Watson wasn't alone. No shit, Sherlock.
No shit, Herlock.
Herlock. Did you see what happened with that?
Shut the fuck up.
No, I didn't see any of it. I was just on my way out of the restaurant myself. Then, on the floor next to Dr. Wilson's table, I noticed there was a gun lying on the floor. And just after I bent down and picked it up,
Stop to pick up.
Pop!
pop right in his ass. Pop right in his ass. I didn't have time to think about where the sound of the gunshot had come from. The waiter ran over to me looking as white as a sheet. And he had bundled me into some sort of small pantry next to the kitchen.
It's creepy.
Fast thinking by the detective, he apprehended his suspect without a moment's delay.
Yes, because I was shut in the pantry. I have no idea what happened outside in the dining area.
You could call it a proverbial closet, if you will.
He put me in the closet.
Ah, there you are. Well done, both of you. Well done, both of you. Both of you. Trying to mix.
You gotta get your jowls loose, Professor. Professor Mikotoba.
Well, it seems I was right. The pair of you make an outstanding team. You've exceeded my expectations, I have to say.
Yes, it seems you planned this from the start. You arranged things so I wouldn't be able to act as a lawyer in this trial.
Po po po.
Pop, 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 pop.
It's Japanese Omni-Man.
Our modern sister is...
Think! Think, Kazuma, think! You could be going to Great Britain, doing great things, instead of running around with these Japaneses. Think! Just
Continue.
Our modern country is still in its infancy. Our justice system even more so. Which is why I firmly believe that we need to send out our brightest young stars to overseas to learn all they can. I wanted to avoid a situation that may have resulted in your study tour to Great Britain being cancelled.
well, it makes no difference, lawyer or otherwise. If I'm the kind of man who can't help his best friend avert the worst crisis of his life, I shouldn't waste everyone's time by going to study overseas anyway. Wait, are we the Larry Butts? Are we Larry Butts?
I mean, you are a Naruhodo, so yeah.
What?
Oh.
What are you saying, Kazuma?
No, this is a trap. Don't even.
So that's your stance.
It's a trap.
I was afraid you'd feel that way.
Kazuma!
Well then, looks like it all comes down to you, young man.
To me?
Yes, you need to prove your innocence and uncover what really took place in that restaurant. I must say, I very much want to know the truth. After all, I have a personal connection to this case.
Bitch.
Come to think of it, he said the same thing earlier this
Sydney Kun with
Hey, what's up?
What is up? What's good, my dudes? Hello,
We're for a
hello.
good
Acceptable
time.
raid. It's adequate at best. Welcome to the channel today. We are doing bad voice dubs with our with our good buddy friend here, Brendan. Hello.
Yeah. Shut up.
Yeah, and yeah, so we're just gonna do some bad voice dubs today. Welcome in. We are just at the halfway point of the stream of this tutorial mission right now. Case.
Very good. Very
We
good.
had just found out that a man who was shot, and we have been accused of it. We found that there was a third person involved that was covered up by the popo, as we like to call them. And so now we're going to discover why did they try to hide it. Oh yeah, it's definitely a trap.
He like bit and hissed James earlier. Now he's going
There's a
inching
cat.
closer and closer.
Don't move it. It's gonna.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. It's a fucking trap.
Oh, he's being cute. He's being cute.
He's trying to get trap James again.
Yeah.
Fight him. Fred,
get me.
You're so fucking cute.
You are, and you're gonna get me, you fucker.
All right, we're gonna continue on with some bad voice dubs. If we, Usually I say if you want certain voices to be done to represent certain characters, do like put so in the chat. But I don't think there's many new characters popping up. So.
No.
Nah. Did you know the victim?
Oh.
Hi.
Yes, I did. As you're probably aware, John
Billy Bob Wilson.
John Jimmy Joe Bob. John H. Wilson was a visiting professor at UMA. And it's I who invited him.
Oh, I see.
I didn't know that before.
Anyway, you're about to go into battle. The victim was a university professor from Great Britain, and a well-known one
Show
at
us
that.
the pets.
Who wants to risk picking up the cat?
I don't.
Oh, he's fine. I mean, you
Remember to support the bottom. Boost that bottom.
You remember how much like manhandling they've.
Yeah, but he like attacked.
He's already hissed me a couple times.
Yeah, he hissed
fine.
James.
Pick him up with confidence.
Yep. Boost the bottom. Boost the bottom.
Boost the bottom.
There's the bottom.
There's Fred.
Oh,
Hello.
there's a
Say hi to
Frederick.
Frederick. Hello, boy.
Hey.
Maybe you won't, cause parents are right there.
Yeah, they won't act out if they're kissing them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look at him go.
Yeah. Okay. It's dangerous to go alone.
Take this kitty.
Yes.
Okay, bye-bye.
Go.
Bye.
It's gonna poot on me again.
Oh, he only poots on you when he's very much upset, but he
He
wasn't
will let
upset
you
at all.
know if he is upset.
Fair.
Anyway, right back at it.
If I yelp, it's because he bit me.
Naturally, our government is looking to identify and punish the culprit as soon as possible.
But let's not forget who we're going up against. The gentlewoman whose involvement our police bureau went to extraordinary lengths to hide.
Be the real man here and pick up the cat.
Yeah.
That's scary, man.
Yes, and I'm sure the prosecution will be using every tool at the disposal to quash your case. But I've no doubt you will put up a good fight, right to the last.
Why does it sound like we're going to die?
Best of luck.
Thank you.
Bonsai.
Now then. I need you to run an errand at the university at once. There's something I think we may need.
Gotta send a quick message to my mom. Yeah, no worries.
Of course.
Yeah, no worries, Migs.
Good luck, Kazuma-sama.
Kazuma. He's gonna look so lazy at the end.
Kazuma.
Defend Naruhodo! Right. Court recess is over. Please make your way back inside the courtroom at once. Bitch.
It's time. Let's get back to it, partner. I desperately, I think now that he totally has a Western accent. Sorry, like a more Texas accent, but
Baby.
let's go in there and deal
He's
decisive blow before
he's
those
all
old
America, boo.
fossils know what hit them.
He's in America, boo. Oh, sir.
Okay, go
Stop.
Champs.
They've already established reasonable doubt.
But now, in this world, this is an archaic form of justice, and it's not even an open one. It's basically a military tribunal.
Guilty until proven innocent.
Yeah, which is technically true for Great Britain as well. If someone accuses you of something, you have to prove that it isn't the case, rather than the other way around in North
Guilty
America.
until proven innocent.
Yep.
Kazuma.
Stupid ancient policy.
It's not even stupid ancient. It's very recent.
It's
very
very current.
Very present, yeah.
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 What?
Thank you. Really.
I'll show you how you can thank me.
For what?
Well, if you hadn't said you believed in me, then I'm fairly sure I'd have already been found guilty by now.
Look, I have faith in you. As a lawyer and as a friend. Maybe more than a friend.
I was gonna
My
say,
God, and they were roommates.
Coming from you, that means a lot.
Shit.
oh shit.
If I'm found guilty in this trial,
Being so gentle on our first time.
Oh my god.
He's really going to give up on his dream of studying abroad. That's the kind of true friend he is.
Right.
So this isn't just my battle anymore. Whoever we're up against, we absolutely cannot afford to lose.
We're both getting the Asian carrot at this rate.
Stop.
All right then. I'll save the thank yous for after the trial.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can treat me to one of those sukiyaki meals I like from the Yume cafeteria in University Street.
You
can't.
poor bitches.
I can't.
Yeah. With an extra large portion, of course.
You want an extra large portion of something?
With some of your man mayo. Did I say that right? I heard it from Britain. Britain's son. I thought it sounded cool.
I still like my cousin or something. That's just how she talks.
Naru, oh Naru, hold on.
Were they
Give
roommates
me
or
your
roommates?
man mayo.
Naruhodo, give me your meat milk.
Your meat mayo.
That is the worst.
Give me your meat milk.
Meat mayo.
The court hereby resumes the trial. Ryunosuke Naruhodo.
Oh, please save me.
Prosecutor Aochi, have you managed to subpoena the witness? Subpoena.
Some kind of penis. Against all odds.
Good night, everybody.
And thanks to a certain young stripling, the prosecution is now under rather painful scrutiny from the government.
Oh, sorry.
Let the government scrutinize.
Hi.
That's their job. It's nothing to worry about.
It's highly unlikely that the good relations we've forged with Great Britain will emerge from this trial unscathed. Will you still think it's nothing to worry about when the new treaty breaks down and our nation founders? It flounders?
He's reading script. He's like what's behind his fan. Like, flounders?
Honestly, I think that is a spelling mistake.
That's a spelling error, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
If the friendship between our nation is really so fragile, then the treaty isn't worth the paper it's written on.
Fair point.
Yeah.
It's a good point.
You really have nothing to worry about, Ryunosuke.
What do you mean?
A secret trial, anxiety over some foreign government's opinions, a bungled investigation, missing witnesses. Is this what our nation's justice system is? This is the Supreme Court of Japan or of England.
If we break this treaty with Great Britain, we'll have to bomb Pearl Harbor.
Jumped up, rookie boy!
Jumped up, rookie.
What the fuck?
Bruh.
You and your friend know nothing! Nothing of the situation ours finds itself in.
Yeah, we gotta hunt down Ken Watanabe.
By aligning ourselves with the great world power, we'll become strong.
Wow.
Diplomacy has never been more critical.
I wonder if he's gonna lose his top knot.
You know, he might.
I don't know about that.
Because if he loses his top knot, that's a sign of like
But-
shame, right?
No, that would
Yeah.
never happen. You don't know.
Shut up!
What would he be like without his top knot?
We know.
If he went bald, that would be crazy. Crazy. I don't know why my dialogue it's gone.
And now he's like, what the fuck just happened?
He's just like looking around,
This kid's like, what the
feverishly. Like, was that part of the bit? I don't.
What just happened?
I won't deny that I'm no expert. I'm just a student. And one who could arguably study harder, too.
It's just like when people have to react to Deadpool. It's just like, I don't know what just happened, but...
But, standing here now in our Supreme Court, there is one thing that I feel very strongly. A country that fails to uphold the truth in its justice system is a country with no future at all.
Oh, shit.
Well said, Ryunosuke. Despite that wide-eyed look of terror.
You little brats!
Thank you. That's not the right voice at all. This course is the pinnacle of the nation's justice system and exists solely for the pursuance of truth. With that in mind, this trial will now resume with the next witness taking the stand. I'm talking too fast. The visiting student from Great Britain, Miss Giselle Brett.
Yes!
Wow.
Just
Are you
whomped it.
okay?
Sir.
I believe one thing strongly. Ketchup doesn't belong on hot dogs.
Ooh la
Oh,
la, en
shit.
français,
Ooh.
Miss Swan. Oh oui oui.
You have a swan on your head.
Well, what a delight it is to welcome such a fine
Okay.
gentlewoman to Japan and from such a distant land.
Tea. Someone bring English tea. In England, no discussions take place without tea. Fuck.
Oh god, they're racist.
That's
Well, you
true.
know,
No
I'm
idea.
disappointed
No
in a
idea.
second.
Between the countries is
So,
talking about the new stripper at the club. She goes by the name Britain, and trust me, she's great.
Oh
Fuck.
no! Oh no!
could we possibly
Oh, no.
trouble you to state your name and occupation for the
Okay.
court?
God, what a simp.
Of course, right.
Oh, is he speaking in the state? Oh.
Yeah, because
My name is Satoru Hosonaga.
Oh, they're being sworn in, right?
I've been working undercover as the head waiter at Le Carnival, but...
Yes, we know about you already.
Yo.
Oh, excuse the fuck to you. Inspector Hosonaga, what are your manners? In England,
Right.
it's always ladies first.
That true?
No idea.
So
More
many...
importantly, a little earlier today you said something to me. You said your powers of observation are the one thing you're sure of.
Oh, yes. I think I didn't I?
Yet your description for this amazing sight was simply a woman. Oh, everyone's got the white...
Female.
Everyone's got that ethnic child, like... Sorry, Inosuke, but powers of observation aside, your powers of description are sorely lacking.
didn't tell us she was...
Guilty.
You didn't tell us she was fucking...
So, dear lady, once again, if we may trouble you
animation.
for your name and occupation, please.
can't. Oh shit, here we go. Here we
Oh.
go.
Oh, she wears a mask. Ooh la la.
Bitch.
Oh,
What?
she speaks in cursive.
Oh, she speaks in
I
cursive.
can't read that.
Say something.
Was May's made up language? Borginia. Borginian.
Something.
Something Borginian.
we need symbols.
Genius.
Leaf horse
Donkey leave.
Donkey arrow point Borginian.
I
Leaf
hope that
horse.
changes.
Leaf horse Kamehameha. Something fucking.
I'm terribly sorry, dear lady, but what?
What?
Oh, she's gonna need a translator.
Oh no. Oh.
I think you're gonna be fine.
Or was he like, can you please change?
No, I think she's speaking in cursive.
Oh,
Speaking
Lord.
in cursive.
The lady says her name is Giselle Brett. She comes from London, England.
And no one can understand her.
She's a visiting research student currently enrolled in UMA University's
Oh, this is like
medical
a
faculty.
thick fucking
It's Welsh.
like Welsh. Yeah, she's like
Man,
Welsh.
Come on.
This is just gonna
man.
reinforce. That's okay. Just you do it. You're gonna reinforce the stereotype, but
What a rare
every
treat
meeting
to hear
we better
the
make a
dulcet
cup of
tones
tea.
of the delightful
Superior.
language of the British people.
Oh no.
I'm
Just
afraid I
censored.
don't understand a word you said, but it was as beautiful as a
This is
hummingbird
fucking
song.
Welsh.
It's fucking Welsh. As far as I can tell, the detective is translating her words faithfully enough, so he can't. It is English. It's just the idea here is that they're all speaking Japanese,
Yeah.
and she is the one speaking English, and thus,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
and thus we don't understand her speaking.
Okay.
Say random.
You'll absolutely
No,
do
I'm
fine
just
in
gonna
England,
just-
Cosma.
Just
English doesn't rattle you at all, does it?
Just make him a different.
Just quote Spice Girls.
I was just gonna be Super
Yeah,
Valley Girl.
yeah, no.
Yeah.
Go for it. Go for
Stop
it.
telling what I want. What I really want.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Noel, you've clearly been paying attention. You've clearly been paying attention in your English classes,
The court thanks the beautiful lady for taking the
Just
stand.
watch your version now.
Now, if we may trouble you to confirm something, Miss Brett. Oh, you're Brett. 3 days ago, at a restaurant called La Carnival, a grim murder took place. The court has been led to believe that you were dining there with victim, Dr. Watt Wilson at the time.
Watt Wilson.
Watt Wilson. Is that correct? 真係快啲講嘅。
He's like a,
I was
you're like
told,
you're
I
a
was
geese.
told she's gonna actually talk later,
Alright,
so
cool.
I'm just gonna do that for now.
You should make goose sounds.
Okay.
It's a song.
Beautiful dulcet.
Yeah. Yeah.
She says yes.
Yo, come on.
Oh, God. Oh, this could take some time.
All she said was, "Oi, prick! I don't know what I'm doing here. Better hurry up before I give you something to cry about."
So even though she's studying here in Japan, she can't speak any Japanese.
Yeah, typical.
Your
Bing,
parents
bang,
are gonna be
bang,
like, what the fuck are they doing down there?
She'd like to apologize for disappearing from the scene. She says that she was due to make a presentation at the university, so she had to leave immediately.
Interesting. When you're the one who engineered her escape.
Oh, I was just following special orders from the Bureau.
Well now, dear lady, would you be so kind as to cast your eyes over this photographic print? Look at this photograph.
This oh, this is just my giant dong. I'm sorry.
This is the scene of the crime.
Is that a picture of my...
Giant dong.
How did that get in there?
Exactly. Sending dick pics immediately. The existence of a photograph exists.
A multilingual Brit, that'd be the day. I see you, John. I see you.
Oh, did you?
I
Yeah, I
did.
did.
already.
You did.
Could it be that your resplendent eyes caught sight of the wicked perpetrator, perhaps?
Oh, my giant dong.
Sim.
He's the first dick pic.
Apparently, it was a very frightening and sorrowful sight.
Yikes.
Do you mean to say? Yes. It would appear that the lady did witness the crime. The very moment when the accused, standing right there in this courtroom, shot the victim in cold blood.
Rabble.
Stick that in your ass and smoke it now, bitch. Order! I will have order!
Did you hear that, Your Excellency? Here we have an absolutely conclusive witness statement.
Well, it looks like it's clear now.
This is bullshit.
Clearly, we know who our real enemy is.
The English.
The English. You're looking at all.
Jesus.
Come on.
Yeah.
Barely hear it.
History's first pick. Unfortunately, I will have to ask you to formally testify, if you please. Kindly tell court the exact nature of this frightening and sorrowful sight you describe. Okay, come on, gun.
Oh, you have to do the translation for her.
I had arranged to meet for a slightly late luncheon with Dr. Wow Wilson that day. The professor was unable to eat, so I ordered for myself only a beef steak. Fuck.
Translate.
The accused came over to greet the professor and they got into a fierce argument. Then, not long afterwards, the accused took the professor's gun and shot him right before my eyes. It's fucking crazy, man. I don't carry a gun myself, so obviously I couldn't have been the culprit. Jesus Christ.
I was like, me.
This is a beach excuse. Excuse me.
No! I didn't have any kind of argument with the professor at all! I'm joking.
Quiet, you filthy wretch!
Excuse.
Look at you! You black-hearted blackguard!
Oh.
This Snow White angel!
Okay.
Wow.
I'm sure
Wow.
a dark-minded scoundrel like you can imagine those words.
That's a card. That's
Jesus,
card.
Sam.
That's card.
That's a technical foul.
That's card. That's card.
You might even say it's a yellow card.
All right, moving right
Oh,
along.
it's because he's wearing yellow.
No,
No,
guys.
seriously, I was not going there. I was not going there.
You're fine. You're fine.
This is the first and last time I'm guest starring on.
Damn right.
Brendan was later arrested for. Brendan was later cancelled for being quote unquote hella racist. You're still making the same mistakes,
I'll not
Reynolds.
be confused for one of those.
You mustn't blurt out. You mustn't blurt out when you're goaded like that. That's a lesson you need to learn.
Oh, but he's so annoying.
Of course, I was at the scene as well. I took statements from this lady and the two witnesses who testified before and reported back to the bureau.
He really isn't Colston.
It was decided. I was decided that his friend was not involved, so I let her go. Big fucking swan in her head. Swans are fucking big, man.
The testimonies of the last two witnesses were completely worthless, however.
Well, even so. On the day in question, the lady was wearing the same outfit as she is today. What the
fuck?
Wow.
That could be interesting.
As you can see, there's nowhere about her person where she could conceal a firearm. In the fucking
The
hat.
giant fucking hat, maybe.
The swan's
Yeah.
ass. The swan's arse.
First of all, if she's a lady with like those giant like billowing like,
Yeah.
she could carry like an arsenal underneath her skirt. if she wanted.
M134 just stuck
I would
away.
think she could hide a gun almost anywhere in
Yes.
that outfit if she wanted to. Have we not learned from Haru and her like?
Tell the precise location where the witness is to have hidden a weapon from the show.
Of course.
This is moot.
So you want to
Strip
strip
this lady
search
down.
her?
There are no pockets in my outfit. I have nowhere to hide a gun. Those are the witness's own words on the matter.
That's ridiculous. If only I was allowed to lift up
Oh
her chest, I could prove.
Bruh.
Don't think about doing anything rash, Renosuke.
I was.
Because you're mine.
But I didn't fire the gun I picked up. There must have been another gun there that day.
Could have been under the table. You're right about that, which means this lady was hiding a gun somewhere.
Oh shit.
Yes, that's what we have to prove now. And to do so, we're willing to pull her testimony apart.
Ooh, dramatic zoom.
Oh, look at that
Ooh,
smirk.
look at that smirk.
The defense may now cross-examine witness.
Oh, yes, Your Excellency.
Oh, right, that's my job.
Shit.
Oh shit, it hasn't been like an hour and a half of this. I'm sorry.
Press the second testament.
That's the money.
Yeah,
So we've already done this.
This is all bullshit.
this one.
My bad. My bad. My bad.
Order for myself only a steak, beef steak. There
Yeah,
was
but there's wine, yeah.
He was unable to eat, you say. And that was because he just had a tooth removed at the Hada clinic, correct?
That's a man. That's right.
You're supposed to actually check with the witness before you answer?
Every inch of that outfit could be a Sherman tank.
I know, right?
Yeah. Was Miss Brett aware of the fact?
It seems so, yes. She had heard that the professor was to have some dental treatment.
Hi, Silo.
Hi, Salo.
Hey! Good evening.
Hey! So that would mean that it was you who ate the steak pictured here. Is that right, Ms. Brett?
That's right, yes. The print you have there shows the table exactly as it was left after the horrifying events.
Exactly as it was left.
Dear me, what a harrowing experience. To have traveled to a distant island on the far side of the world and be embroiled in such a tragic incident. Have no fear, my dear lady.
Oh my
I
god.
swear I shall crush the evil fiend that has subjected you to this terrible plight.
Oh god, suck it.
Dora!
So the victim, Dr. Wilson, had nothing to eat or drink at all.
That's right, other than some carbonated water. Where the fuck was that?
They have carbonated water back in the day.
Maybe.
Oh, you know what? Because this is it's a children's game. They are not allowed to use alcohol, alcohol and smoking.
Oh yeah, because
yeah.
of Phoenix's favorite drink, grape
Grape
juice.
Grape
juice.
juice.
Frothy mugs of water.
Just
Yeah.
water.
Yes, the professor wasn't able to eat, but he had been given permission to drink water. So it appears that the diners toasted their lunch with a glass of water each. Good God, Archie, that's Britain, not Great Britain. You don't need to form relations with her.
Alright.
They each raised a glass of carbonated water.
But there's only one glass.
Yeah.
What do you think, Renosuke, about the witness's last statement?
It's very meaningful.
It's not supposed to drink either.
Get
Get in there,
Look,
get in there.
That
The
last statement of yours, Miss Brett, has a profound bearing on this case.
Well, how fascinating. Do tell us what part of this profound bearing,
His brain part. The significance of the statement will become apparent when the time is right. The defense calls for the witness's last statement to be formally added to the testimony.
Well sidestepped, counsel.
Very well, Miss Brett. Kindly repeat what you just said to be added to your official testimony.
You know what to do.
Gladly, she said.
That was brilliant, Kazuma. I'm gonna remember that one.
You won't.
Which one?
The significance will become apparent when the time is right. I could really use that phrase.
Yeah, I see what you did there.
I'd hope there'd be some more useful tips you're picking up from this experience than that, Rinosuke. Like the tip of my dick.
Oh God.
He looks familiar. That's because these are ancient ancestors of our favorite prosecutor and defense.
Yeah.
Naru was like Phoenix Wright and Edgeworth, I believe.
Yep.
And of course, Ouchie is part of the Payne family.
And yeah, present the photograph with only one glass.
Look at this photograph.
Look at this graph!
Look at this graph.
Oh dear.
Yes! Falcon punch! Yes!
That's it!
Naruto.
Let me just confirm
sleep.
something, please. It's to do with this photographic print.
Pieces roommates. All right, John, you have a good night, man. Thanks for coming.
Thanks.
Hanging out.
Bye. Thanks for coming by.
Yeah.
Fun shits, man. Fun shits.
Ooh, it's hot.
Yeah.
Just a short while ago, you spoke of this print showing the victim's table at the crime scene.
Why is Payne's dick pic in here? God damn it!
Stop showing me this.
Get this out of here.
That's
Fuck.
all of it. Boop, boop.
That it was exactly as it was left.
That is correct, the lady says.
Well, that is... It's
Then John.
It's odd. Very odd.
Should Rashi have a turn? Oh,
I'm
squats!
stuck in the middle. Oh, actually, I can probably do it. All right, Joyce, can you pilot really quick?
You wanna do your squats?
Yeah, while I do my
Get out of
squats.
the way,
You can do it. Yeah.
Get her down, get her down.
Spacebar. Hit spacebar.
Ow, my crap. Owie.
That was a click and a half.
I feel like that's gonna happen to me at some point.
You got the. You voiced through this. It's fine.
Dear me! What's odd is the defense's inability to express itself.
Rinosuke, what is it about the print?
Well, we heard that click.
Owie.
Yeah, I had a workout today, but I'm also old, so.
Those are at 2 hours, 50 minutes for the click. Okay, cool.
Well, obviously, it's the cheers.
Yeah.
The cheers?
Where everybody knows their name.
Oh,
Ted Danson was the murderer? I know he's evil in that. The place, a good place.
The connections are crazy.
Ms. Brett just told us that she and the professor said cheers over a glass of water. But if that's true, there should be 2 glasses on the table, not 1. Unless one of them is an absolute heathen and drank from the bottle.
Quite right, Counsel. There's only one glass pictured here. Yeah.
Are we supposed to be impressed by this nitpicking over minutia?
Actually, yes, you are.
What possible difference does the presence or absence of a glass make on the case?
What do you think?
Minutia, you say? Could it be that the detective here removed a glass from the table to conceal the lady's presence?
Of course not. I would never do something so reckless.
Just the dud.
But there should have been 2 glasses on the table. Are you going to try to tell me you can clink with only 1?
What is the sound of one glass clinking? You're quite right. I certainly took 2 glasses to the table.
Oh, there's a missing glass then.
Wait the fuck minute. Inspector, what did lady say?
All that in one honk.
She said, ah!
Yeah.
It was saying that it was Miss Brett who took the glass from the table.
What?
It was all so terrifying. Everything that happened.
Deagle Squad!
I panicked. I thought I'd try to hide the fact that I'd been there at all, she's saying. Good gracious.
What's this bitch about?
Oh, she gonna talk.
Is this, oh.
Sorry.
Oh, God.
There, as I assured the court before, this is of no consequence at all.
She speaks
Oh,
in stylized
please.
font.
He speaks in
We must
cursive.
remember that this student has just murdered this lady's luncheon companion before her very eyes.
Just that pivot.
Who could blame her for concealing a glass or two in a state of disarray?
Bruh.
That is absurd.
Fucking stupid.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So do we take it that you are now to accuse
Oh
this
my
vulnerable young,
And superior.
beautiful woman of mischief?
What? No. This can't be put down to mischief.
I'd like to know exactly how the lady took the glass from the scene.
Between her butt.
Go back to that.
It seemed that she slipped it into a small handbag she was carrying.
That's where the gun could be.
Oh. A handbag, you say? Yes, Your Excellency. A small handheld pouch commonly carried by well-to-do women in England.
So, the beautiful lady has very graciously explained how and why she removed the glass from the scene now.
Explain why?
However, the fact that it remains this glass has absolutely no bearing on this case. The student has been trying to confuse the court with logical reasoning.
Confuse the court with logic.
It comes to nothing.
How dare you?
How
use
dare you use logic?
that? Jesus.
No more pretentious accusations. You've wasted enough time already.
It's time to go renegade. I don't have time for these
Renegade,
wild
renegade.
allegations. Indeed, the lady has offered a satisfactory explanation. No, she hasn't, as to why she removed this glass.
The explanation, yes, but
Anime ourselves have those shirts where the pattern doesn't move with it. Yeah, it was animated transparency. You understand that's what your screen is doing to James's shirt.
yeah, that's exactly what's
Yeah.
happening.
His
He
shirt
wore
is-
blue like
I
a
wore
chump.
There's a layer of puke green on the
Fucked up. I fucked up, guys.
He knew we had a blue screen. It's been fair enough. It's been a couple years.
I think henceforth we can consider matters that have no bearing on the case. Counsel for the defense, are you in agreement?
Nope. That's totally valuable information.
Well, I don't know, really.
If you want to pursue this matter further, you're going to need to show that it has some deeper significance.
Yes, you're right. So she took the glass away in her handbag. There's a deeper significance here. The handbag!
The handbag. She said that there was no
You
way to
fool.
conceal a
You
gun.
fool.
But if it was big enough to hold a glass, then yeah.
Wait, the lady put the glass in her handbag, you said.
You can put everything in there.
Yes, do try to keep up. It's already been explained to the court that all English gentlewomen
They all carry
bag and
handguns.
handbags for small items.
Let me see. A little while ago, Ms. Brett stated the following. There are no pockets in my outfit. I have nowhere to hide a gun.
Or translated,
Yes.
she said. Honk.
But what she forgot to mention was her handbag,
The dud.
It kills me.
in which it would be perfectly possible to conceal a gun.
You're right. Bitch.
Well done, partner. I had a feeling you'd pick up on that too.
That you fucking knew?
What are you insinuating, you vile blackguard?
Black.
He mentions black.
I don't like the way he says black.
Yeah.
It's really very simple. The gunshot was heard when the defendant picked up the gun from the restaurant floor. As he didn't fire that gun, we can deduce that there must have been another firearm at the scene. The true murder weapon, if you will. Bitch.
You can't be seriously suggesting.
Oh, James refused to think about the screening. You might want to place a solid James-sized black box behind the camera. James at least doesn't have to merge with the gameplay.
It's fine.
Wow.
It's not on the camera, it's the...
It's the backdrop of the overlay, yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
He just
It's all
disappears behind it.
It's
That's
all good.
Inspector Hosonaga.
Yes.
Did you or did you not search Miss Jezebel Brett's handbag on the day of the murder?
No, sir, I did not.
As I thought. In other words, another gun. The one that was actually used to kill the professor. Could have been hidden in Miss Brett's handbag.
No!
It's like,
Rabble, 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 rabble. Hair.
Order, order, order. I will have order.
What is the meaning of this, Inspector?
The meaning of what, Prosecutor Ouchie?
Why on earth did you not leave the lady open her handbag and show you the contents at the time? thanks to your bungling impotence.
Impotence? Okay. Whoa! That is a very personal, direct insult.
Uncomfortable accusations.
Fuck you too.
Talk
Mike.
about uncomfortable accusation. Someone's like, you're impotent. So what?
bitch.
Hey!
Hey, forgive me, I can't pronounce everything.
No. Brilliant work, partner. Now we have a chance to expose the real woman behind the mask.
Do you think so, Kazuma?
Is it Dahlia's descendant? I'm gonna shit my pants if it is.
Here we go.
She's poisoning him. That's the whole shtick. He's a loose end.
Well, what a sorry situation. Clearly you have no faith in the police. Bitch.
You're bulging impotence. Yeah.
As I said, I did not search the lady's handbag after the shooting. Simply because... it was unnecessary.
Unnecessary. In what
Hey,
way?
Cap.
I ought to thank the student lawyer, really. I have a piece of evidence here that I had completely forgotten about.
Oh
Convenient.
my god.
Very convenient. This photographic print. This.
It's her clutch.
This print is of a photograph that I thought would be prudent to take immediately after the shooting. Does he have a cow tattoo?
He does.
Cringe.
Weirdo. As you can see, it clearly shows Miss Brett's handbag. Well, I never. You can see right through to what's inside. That's right. Apparently, meshwork bags like this are the height of fashion in London at the moment.
I've never seen those, but okay.
So the contents are clearly visible.
Well, were you in Meiji era in Japan?
Yes, Martin.
So there was no need to search the lady's handbag. If there had been a gun inside, it would have been immediately obvious.
Oh shit.
As you can see, there's nothing simply to imply Miss Brett's guilt here.
Oh my god, my guts.
Hey, thank you for helping to prove that, Naruhodo-san. Damn, Or, Inspector Hosonaga, you will submit what print as evidence at once. Certainly, Your Excellency. Look at this photograph.
It's I think it's a fake. I think
You've
it's him.
had long enough to cross-examine witness counsel.
He's got a tattoo. Probably one of them has a tattoo. We can probably verify. It'll be a gamble though.
The court has now been shown considerable evidence. As photographic print just submitted into the court record appears to have no further significance, I am satisfied that there is no longer any room for doubt in this matter, and I must make my ruling.
Indeed, and there's only one logical conclusion. That the pathetic rookie slumped over the bench before us is the possible perpetrator of this crime.
He's like, bro.
Bruh.
No. Just when I thought I was beginning to turn things around, I'm in a worse situation than I thought I was at the start.
Oh wow, he's no longer flowing.
You can only afford the
Kazuma.
one guy for so long.
I know,
yeah.
right? He had to go home.
I'm sorry, Rinosuke. Now that the cross-examination of the witness is over, there's no way to force the trial to continue.
What? You mean this is it?
He's just like,
I must say, you put up quite a fight for a rookie student. But the weak are meat, while the strong eat.
All right.
Bruh.
You
Bruh.
are wasting your time. There's no way to defeat true justice.
this little face cut.
Fake fact you can chew on to your heart's content from the inside of your cell.
This can't be happening. Am I really going to be found guilty of a crime that I didn't commit? And Kazuma, his dream of going to study in Great Britain will slip through his fingers.
She wants to eat weak meat.
What?
Is there really no chance now of turning this trial around?
You heard the judge. there's nothing about the last photograph the detective produced that we can contest. Which means there's no basis on which we can argue for the trial to continue.
Look at the photograph.
Look at that photograph!
Very well.
Why are
I
we
will now
looking at
proceed immediately to the ruling.
It seems we'll be able to report to the British government on time after all.
That
it's
smug
kinda
little.
Ryunosuke Naruhodo, having considered all of the evidence placed before me,
Yes!
Excuse me, bitch.
I think it's funny that his.
There's the
Yes!
conviction.
Wait! Your Excellency!
Chotomate.
Ryunosuke,
Oh, he's flowing again?
I'm aroused.
Yeah, basically.
I don't think you can rule this
Oh my
on
God, I
this
moved.
case yet.
Jesus.
This amateurishness is getting tedious. When His Excellency deems that the trial is over, he gives his ruling. That is the most basic protocol of this courtroom.
Yes, it is, but fuck you, Your Excellency.
Oh, what's he wearing?
He's wearing like those
Yeah.
like samurai sleeves.
Yeah, it's kinda cool.
Hey.
Just a moment ago, you said this. As the photographic print is just submitted appears to have no further significance, there is no longer any room for doubt in this matter, and I must make my ruling.
What? Yeah.
Now, that means that if there was a problem with the evidence, some significant detail, I mean.
Does the objections and the yes come out of the controller?
I don't have a controller right now. I'm using a keyboard and mouse.
We
But
can
it could.
find out one day.
But I think usually it's like, usually you can control those, right? Like certain ones.
With your handhelds, yeah. I mean, this is on the Switch as well, but there's no audio coming from. There's no audio unit from the.
I just mean in
I
terms
don't
of like.
think it comes out of the PS4 controller.
I don't think so.
I just mean
Probably
in terms of
So
triggering.
I play it on PS4.
No.
Or-
Oh.
oh no, we are asking that. You had it right.
Objection!
This is blatant straw crotching. Look at this photograph.
Big print.
All it shows is the handbag the gentlewoman was carrying on the day in question. There can be no problem with this evidence.
Actually, I wonder if there's a voice activation for the objections.
There might be.
That might be it.
You'd better know what you're doing, Ryunosuke.
I understand your objection, counsel. Certainly, new evidence submitted by detective has not undergone court scrutiny. However, I fail to see how we can glean any new information from these handbags. Ugly fucking
My
handbags.
thoughts exactly. Really, the prosecution is becoming tired of this rookie's desperate wheezes.
Yes, I am desperate, but this isn't a wheeze. There's something about this photograph which just doesn't seem right. If I only could put my finger on it and make it throb.
Very well, I will grant
Press that
defense
button.
one final opportunity to find the throb.
Oh Jesus!
Warned
no.
that if I am unsatisfied by your response here, the trial will be over and I will bash face in with hammer.
Oh no.
We'll have very bad day. Do you understand?
With hammer and sickle.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Da, 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 da. I mean, oops.
So, take another look at photographic print Inspector Ozonaga submitted before.
It's a tattoo, right, Joyce?
Yeah.
You will
Yeah.
identify court where in this print we see the significant detail to which you have alluded.
Yeah, the tattoo.
Throbbing tattoo.
Look at this graph.
Yeah, throbbing.
Look at this. Here. There's a very unusual mark on the victim's wrist.
That is true. He looks almost like a burn of some description. It's a burn.
A burn.
Dear me, I was pondering what new Bethel you would come out with. A burn, you say, on the victim's wrist? Clearly that has nothing to do with the magnificent lady's handbag or the steak plate.
Yes, that is a burn mark, you're right. Go on, Inspector. The police coroner also noticed it when he was performing the post-mortem examination.
Okay.
Okay.
It was deemed unrelated to the cause of death, so he didn't note it in his report.
What did I tell you? In any case, we have no idea what the victim suffered this burn, do we? And no possible way of knowing either.
Yeah.
It's not a burn, it's a tattoo, is it?
No, it's on the steak plate.
Oh, right.
The more I look at it, the more I find myself intrigued by curious shape of this mark.
Like the
fucking
bullseye logo
looks like
on the
cow.
barbecue sauce.
As Prosecutor Ouchie points out, unless firm connection to the case can be shown, I cannot allow any further time to be spent on precise details of burn. Excuse me, Your Excellency. Excuse me. You would see Miss Brett has a lunch appointment with the Dean in Outer University, so... Bitch, you in court, right?
I'm leaving.
I got lunch!
She would like to know if
Motherfucking
she may be
Brett.
excused from the stand now.
Oh, of course, dear lady.
Wow.
We shan't hold you up any
Shan't.
longer.
Oh, wow.
What a simp.
And I'm
what a
sure,
fucking
I'm
simp.
quite sure His Excellency is about to give his final ruling anyways. Can I have your subscription to your OnlyFans?
Do you have a snap? Oh no, I dropped this picture of my giant dong. Again. What's your thinking on this, Ryunosuke? Do you believe this burn does have something to do with this case?
To be honest, I'm not really sure. But if I don't keep pushing, then it's all over. So I was thinking I should keep digging and digging in the hopes that I might uncover something useful. If not, possibly end up digging my own grave.
Yes, you're right.
Just dig your grave.
I am?
Oh, samurai chop. If we can just link the burn to the case, if we can do that, we might be able to prise this shutting door back open again.
Prize.
Precis.
Just give up, Council. You can't possibly hope to do that.
This is the guy in the game chat. He's like, just kill yourself.
You're trash, bro. You're trash.
Indeed, I am afraid that without evidence, I can't allow you to pursue what's little more than conjecture.
But what if we had evidence? Evidence that irrefutably links the burn on the victim's wrist to the case. Then would you allow it?
I would, yes.
To tell the truth, I hadn't noticed that burn. But as soon as you pointed it out, what I did notice was the color draining from Miss Brett's face.
Oh shit.
Really? Find some link between that burn and the case.
Oh, deep breath.
He's getting his hum on ready.
I was,
Yeah.
just, I was just gonna say that.
This is the moment of truth. It's time to find some evidence that proves that what the burn really means.
Womp.
So then, defense will now present its evidence to court. The evidence that demonstrates inextricable connection between the victim's burn and his thrive.
Picture.
This one, the plate here?
Yep.
Crime scene plate?
Yes.
Look at,
Yeah, I mean, no, I mean, yeah.
look at this stage.
Yes!
Yes.
What's this, Council? Yet another print. Same fucking print as before.
Yes, Your Excellency. I believe photographic prints are an amazing invention. When we humans look at a scene,
God.
we miss things.
We humans.
But in a photograph, things we may have overlooked at the time are recorded forevermore.
Fucking humans.
Yeah, I know, right?
You hurry up, Rookie. What are you trying to say?
He's not
Inconvenience this poor lady further would be quite inexcusable.
Actually, we may need you to stay with us a little longer, if you don't mind, Miss Brett.
Fuck.
You see, it's very clearly visible in this other photograph. How did the victim once come to have that unusually shaped burn on his wrist? The reason is recorded here forevermore.
What? How?
You can't fool me with your bluffs, boy. If that's your game, then let's see how it plays out. Show the court exactly what you mean. What is in this photograph that explains the reason for the victim's burn?
The cow!
Boop.
Look
Yes!
at this cow shit.
The beefsteak?
Actually, the point is the metal plate the steak was served on.
The plate.
Your
Ah!
Excellency, are you alright?
I shit himself.
I pooped.
As you can see, there is an emblem on the plate.
Oh, it wasn't well done.
I would guess it's some sort of trademark of Le Carnival.
Ah,
Was well done. Even the victim.
This emblem on the
Oh,
plate.
shit.
oh shit. Look at this emblem.
And the victim's burn. Ooh, that's a solid slap. Are exactly the same shape.
Yes, you.
Rinosuke, you genius. I have to blow you right now.
You're
Take those pants off, let's go.
Which means the victim must have suffered this burn while he was present at the restaurant.
Rabba, 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 rabba.
What? But even if that's the case, we can't know if that happened on the day in question or not. It could have been the day before or the day before that. It most likely happened on some other unrelated time.
Well,
Objection!
I got you, bro.
Hit me with a flare. Sadly, Prosecutor Ouchie, the chances of that are extremely slim.
thanks.
Why?
The outline of the burn is clearly discernible. Such a serious injury would have caused quite a commotion in the restaurant. Wouldn't you agree, Inspector Hosanage? Sorry, Hosanaga.
How dare you mispronounce my name, bitch.
Kill you.
I can't imagine having missed such a terrible disaster, certainly.
Fucking kill you, dude.
But.
I would say, looking at the picture of the wound, that it wasn't suffered very long ago. And although it's not a particularly large burn, it's extremely well defined, as the defense just pointed out. This was no mild burn, that's for sure.
Can you be more specific, Inspector?
Fuck you. Well, let's see. If the plate was around 90 degrees centigrade, a burn like that would have taken around 3 seconds. It's inconceivable that the victim wouldn't have let out a scream of pain then. I've been investigating at the restaurant for several weeks already, but I've not heard of anyone scream at all. As the head waiter of Le Carnival, I can testify to that without hesitation.
But you're a detective, not a waiter.
There
There
you
you
go,
have
conviction.
it! Something isn't right here. As the detective said, anyone who burnt themselves on a piping hot plate for 3 whole seconds would scream in pain.
Oh shit.
Unless he's into that.
Yeah.
There's no question of that.
And yet the Inspector Hosanaga never heard the professor scream, not on that day or any day before it.
That's right. And the strange thing is, on the day he was shot, I didn't hear him cry out either.
He was dead before the shooting. 'Twas poison that doth killed him. What are you suggesting?
Well, if the professor had carelessly laid his wrist on the plate for anything like 3 seconds that day,
That would be beyond careless, I think, counsel.
Poison. But if it was poison, why would the autopsy say gunshot?
Oh.
Because he got shot afterwards and they don't have forensic evidence to test for poison. I'm assuming.
Let's find out.
Poison.
Anyway,
we'll find out.
Poison.
Then the rest of us in the restaurant, myself, the sergeant, and the old antique dealer, all of us would, without any question, have heard him scream. Wouldn't you agree, Prosecutor Ouchie?
Yes, I suppose.
So the question is, why didn't a single person hear Dr. Wilson scream? Because he was dead before he hit the plane.
I almost don't believe it.
Body.
Rinosuke, do you think they were all fucking high on PCP?
Just like you are
Just
right now.
fucking high? Was just tripping on acid?
Oh, I'm tripping balls.
the whole fucking like the whole
Everyone
fucking
was
court
just
is
out.
fake.
Yeah, I know,
Everyone's just
right?
fucking ripped.
Yeah.
Just like,
Can it really be
all
true?
in their head.
Can this entire courtroom be incredibly high? I never dreamed we'd arrive at a conclusion like this, but I'm starting to think that maybe
I'm getting ripped tonight.
R.I.P. that.
we've been led into a terrible trap.
Oh shit, dude.
It's a trap!
It's a tarp.
Shit.
There's only one explanation I can think of to make sense of this apparent impossibility. On the day in question, when he suffered the burn to his wrist, Dr. Wilson
Was already dead.
already dead.
Was already body.
He already
Dr. Wilson.
he yeeted his mortal coil.
He yeeted his immortal. Yes. No man could remain silent while his wrist was burning on a piping hot plate for 3 whole seconds.
I mean, like, not without some serious practice.
Yeah.
Like consciously deciding.
Yeah.
That's clearly impossible. Apart from one particular situation, maybe 2, maybe 3. if I think
Counsel, are you suggesting?
Yes, he was into it.
He's got a big old kink.
If the man was already dead.
Already?
Dead. That's not me. I was translating.
Knowing what we know now, it's the only possible explanation.
Shit. Oh shit, he's here.
When the beef steak was brought to Dr. Wilson's table that day, the professor was already dead.
That's madness! Sparta!
I will have order. Counsel, explain this absurd notion at once. The victim was killed by gunshot.
That's right! You're absolutely right, Your Excellency! This is just another ridiculous point by the rookie student, but clearly he has no grasp of the facts!
He could have been shot and brought in. But that would be very hard to do in front of a bunch of people. No, Professor Ouchie. It is you who has no grasp of the facts.
I beg your pardon?
As soon as it became apparent that the victim had suffered that burn while at the restaurant, this whole case was turned upside down! Or have you not grasped that yet, you insolent clod? Double grasped! Shaking it up and down!
Sick.
Your Excellency, the court must hear from this witness again. If it is true, as we now believe, then that the victim was already dead before the gunshot was heard, it is highly likely that Miss Brett knows something about it.
Incredible. What bullshit was this?
I didn't sign up for
This
this.
is some fucking shit. I am sorry to say, Miss Brett, that you will have to forget your luncheon engagement.
But, Your Excellency! OnlyFans!
The justice system in our country may be in its infancy, but I'll not be one to fuck it up. All reasonable doubt must be dispelled before I am prepared to pass judgment. My fucking job is online.
Thank you, Your Excellency. That is a very
Ooh.
what's her name? Dahlia.
Feels like it's a Dahlia situation.
What was that smile?
Yes, of course. I mean, I'd be delighted to help. Especially if it helps relations between my country and yours.
My country.
Holy fuck!
Miss Pratt, you speak Japanese?
Oh, that's Japanese.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Baka.
Yeah, well, of course I do. I'm studying in your country after all. Duh.
But then,
Duh.
what have you been speaking to the interpreter now, you lying bitch? You can't just have access to her premium Snapchat or on stage.
My mother tongue, the Queen's English, is the most refined and elegant language in the world. As a gentlewoman, I try to speak in your vulgar tones as much as possible.
Oh wow, bitch.
The superior
That's
language.
fucked up.
Superior language.
Sounds that only
Step
fans
on it,
look up.
But it seems the men in this land possess none of the chivalrous virtues of English gentlemen.
Oh shit.
So I can see that I shall have to lower myself.
Wow, what a
Communicating
cunt.
with
Damn.
all of you on your own level.
Oh, well, you're the epitome of a true English gentlewoman.
Superior.
Oh, my superior English gentlewoman. We are truly honored by this
Sim.
lavish
That is that
you
voice.
graciously afford us.
This fucking simp.
Oh, good God.
You fucking simp. You are fucking kidding me. In that case, Miss Brett, I will now ask you to testify in your own words.
When was this made? Oh, this was recently ported to PC and PS4. And
Only recently translated,
Yeah.
but the
Literally
game
this year.
itself has
It's been out.
It's out for about 5-6 years now.
Jesus.
Yeah. The actual game itself in Japanese has been like 5-6
Yeah.
years. It's only just recently been translated.
About the events leading up to
Maybe
death of the
7
victim,
for the
Dr.
first
Wow Wilson. That joke's less funny now.
officially translated. There have been like fan translations.
Yeah.
So, we're finally going to hear from her own words on the matter.
You tried to download this a bunch of times, I think.
Things are getting
No,
interesting,
I watched
Minusi.
it on YouTube.
Ah, okay.
That was before I went to Japan the second time.
Someone must have done a side-by-side comparison of like
How she
of
is
the
simping
official
so
and,
hard.
fan translation.
I'm amazed there's blood in
wanna
his, in his brain still.
I want to know how people have like
It
done it.
It isn't inaccurate to the time, but damn, pulling no.
Oh yeah, no. The whole
Yeah,
thing is just like
yeah.
this is just. I want to say the Meiji period, but that's not right.
Yeah, it is Meiji.
Is it Meiji?
Yeah.
Yeah. Reformations? Yeah. So a lot of like the samurai are gone, and now they're just
Mm.
making everything super
Gotta modernize.
super modernized. Yeah.
Yep.
In the name of something.
Unfortunately, I have no idea when the poor man burned himself or burnt his wrist like that. When the waiter brought my steak, the professor and I raised our glasses in a toast. As far as I've heard, the postmortem report showed no other possible cause of death besides the gunshot.
How did you get? How did you
If
get
there's
them?
some other way a man's life can been taken without leaving a trace, please do show me.
Way a man's life can be taken.
That sounds weird.
No, that's
But
fucked
of
up,
course, this country's inferior
Wow.
investigative
Wow.
techniques probably wouldn't pick up on it anyways, because y'all are slow as fuck.
This country's beta level investigation.
Wow.
You're beneath me.
Wow.
Someone throw this girl into the sea.
First off, that's racist as fuck. So we'll go down in Supreme Court's history. Thank you. Dobra.
Easy does
Everyone's
it.
sipping here. Fucking A. This has to be Dolly.
I hope that it's the last time I have to sully my lips with the coarse tones of your unbecoming tongue.
Dude, the weebs are gonna freak out about this. They're just like, no.
Forgive me.
You
I
just-
hope I haven't insulted anyone.
Okay.
You're just,
I'm just saying. It's an opinion.
You're besmirching my
It's
Nihongo.
just my
Speak,
2
dear lady.
cents.
Late in Majunga.
And it seems very clear from your testimony that this boorish talk of the victim's burn is utterly irrelevant.
I will be speaking to your country's Minister of Justice
Manager.
about what has happened.
Oh
here
god,
today.
she's
I'm
speaking
gonna
to
speak
the
to
manager.
fucking
Oh
manager.
Your
god.
justice manager.
And then the
Minister of
manager.
Justice?
My proverbial manager.
May that irritating little bully of a student be given the harshest punishment possible.
Oh my god,
Gotta
she
get-
is a Karen.
Amen. Namaste.
Namaste.
Oh fucking A.
God.
Or shall I say, namaste.
Ah, just like fucking. Sheesh.
Thanks. I guess.
Well, you'll have to forgive the. Well, you'll have to forgive the irritation, Miss Brett, and put up with the cross-examination now. I expect you've noticed that this little bully of a student, as you put it,
Meiji, sorry. I had no
doesn't
idea
miss
how to
much.
OMG.
I go now.
I go.
Alright, Kat, you have a good night. It's like, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
I can never come back here.
After that.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, counsel, that this will be your final cross-examination if you don't fuck this up. If you fail to demonstrate any problems with this witness testimony, I will be ruling on the case immediately, and your ass is carroted.
Oh, whoa,
Whoa.
Wow.
jeez. Get psyched up.
I promise I'm not an idiot sandwich. Yes, Your Excellency.
What are you? An idiot sandwich.
Never can come back.
The Majunga.
You-
The Majunga experience.
I-
Sounds like the best fuck. It's like part Chunga, but mega Chunga.
I can never go
Okay.
back.
I can never go.
And you may proceed with cross-examination.
There's only like two. Honestly, I only know 2 eras in Japan, and that's the Sengoku Jidai period.
Press
and
the
then
last
Meiji.
one, right?
The fifth one. The
Yeah.
second to last one. The about any
This is
other way to
old
kill.
stuff.
I
Yeah,
think.
man, yeah.
Oh,
Oops. Yeah.
Any way to
this is the
kill
last
someone?
one.
This one right
No,
here.
the last one. Yeah, the
Do
last one.
investigative?
Hey, Fredo.
Okay, press. Press?
Yes.
Yeah.
I want on the record that Miss Brett is a hostile witness.
Inferior. What do you mean by that?
In the lands of the Great British Empire,
The superior
the
British
police
Empire.
store everything found at a crime scene for later examination, not like y'all. But in this country, you investigate once and that's the end of it. Isn't that so?
Right. La Carnival is open for business as usual today. Just days after the
He's like waiting
That is
after
not a
Okay.
flex.
Exactly, which means that even the investigation takes a different direction. Vital evidence may be lost.
That's not good.
Ooh.
He's dying because
It
he
doesn't
drank the
even
poison.
occur to your native detectives to try to preserve the crime scene.
Oh, fucking
He's gonna die.
I'm trying to be as tactful about this as I can. You understand?
Aha! A killer blow! This lady is formidable as she is beautiful.
Oh, fuck off.
right off.
Amazing.
What a simp.
He's actually admitting our police may be flawed. Perhaps Prosecutor Aochi is finally starting to see some sense.
I very much doubt that.
Still, there's something about what Miss Brett just said. There was a moment before that. Something didn't seem quite right.
Oh, he's not gonna make it.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna make. Like, how can you just like, I'm just coughing up blood, no big deal.
Yeah, like
Fuck is happening to me?
What do you think, Renowski?
I think it's going terribly. No matter how much I press her, I'm not turning up any new information. Press her more.
Yes, as I suspected, she's a tough witness. We need to find a way to break her testimony, or the cross-examination will be over.
But that would mean I have to find a way. There must be some clue somewhere to help us find a chink in her armor.
Like, that's the right word.
It is.
Yeah.
That's the right word for it.
Kazuma, help me.
What, Renowski? Are you ready to confess your undying love for me? I've loved you too. Run away with me to America. Wait, I mean,
no.
run away with me to Britain.
There is one thing I noticed. Something that's been bothering me.
Bothering you? You mean about Miss Brett?
Actually, no.
Why has this asshole been dying?
They're literally
yeah,
dying on.
God.
He's like closer to death now than the old man.
I know, right? But the person standing next to her, Inspector Hosonaga.
The detective?
Yes, he seems to react a little strangely to Ms. Brett's last statement. I was wondering if that might be significant. If it might present something.
An opening, perhaps.
An opening.
All right, I have an idea. Try pressing her on that last statement one more time. And if you think so,
If you think so,
but this time, instead of targeting the woman herself, let's see what we can get out of the detective.
all right then. I wonder what Kazuma's... Alright, I wonder what Kazuma is thinking. The wind blowing through his hair so majestically. I'll find out soon enough, I suppose. Once I press Ms. Brett on her last statement again.
Do it.
Press her!
He seems to be
By
acting.
that, huh?
He seems to be acting strangely to the last statement. Also seems to be literally dying.
Yeah, exactly.
On me up.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
we
this
saw
is-
this
yeah,
already.
Yeah.
Blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah.
Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Ooh, is this the new? What's the word I'm
Yeah.
looking for? The new.
Like observation?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes!
see.
There it is again! The detective's reaction is just the same as before.
Right, exactly the same
Why?
way.
Up until now, the detective has been in the stand with Miss Brett as her interpreter. But things are very different now. For this testimony, the detective is just listening to what the Englishwoman has to say. This could be a golden opportunity.
What do you mean?
When people are actually testifying, they're usually very careful not to let anything slip. However, when they're listening to someone else speak, you'll find they often let their guard down.
You're right. Look at him. He's lost in his own
I'm gonna
thoughts.
fucking die.
Yeah, like, where's all this blood coming from?
Yeah, katana.
Katana time. It's time to pursue that man and his train of thought.
Sorry? Pursue?
I'll explain how to do it now, Inosuke. It's all to do with the witness marker.
What marker?
At the moment, we're focused on Miss Brett, who's the person actually making the current statement.
Oh shit.
But by moving the marker left and right, you can turn your attention to other people in the stand.
Interesting.
While you're looking at the other witness, you'll be able to pursue them with space. You can catch the person at just the right time. You might uncover something new. You might uncover some new information to pursue.
Detective, the fuck's wrong with you?
If you ever notice a strange atmosphere amongst the people on the stand, take a good look around. All right.
Alright then. So first, I should move the marker across and focus on the detective. Then pursue him and see what's on his mind. Here we go.
Oh, that's new, right?
And then...
Actually, yeah, no.
Wait.
It won't let me move, but there we go. I'll just manually do it.
Yeah.
And then pursue. Excuse me! Excuse me?
What the meaning of that?
He's dead.
I'm going to. I'm dying. I'm dying.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to shock you.
We're at the end of the trial. This is the tutorial trial.
Yeah, this is a tutorial trial.
Yeah.
He really was lost in his thoughts. Deeply.
Jesus. It looked like you were thinking about something just now, Inspector. Maybe my massive dong. Perhaps having heard that the ladies, what the lady said next to you had, having heard what the lady next to you had to say.
If there's something you'd like to say, please, share it with the court. Share it with the class.
What is the meaning of this?
It's like, leave her alone.
Leave Brittany alone!
The Englishwoman who's testifying at
Brittany.
the moment.
Leave Brittany!
If you can't find fault with their testimony, then the cross-examination should be over immediately.
Oh, is that how it works?
Absolutely not.
Fuck you.
The detective is in the stand, which makes him a valid witness.
Oh shit.
There. Oh, the dud.
Yes! Not to mention the fact that he's intimately involved in the case. Intimately.
Inspector. What's his voice again?
Wholesome.
Inspector Hosonaga. Yes.
Yeah, that's nice.
You have something to add
Hanging
in
out with
relation
me
to
too
statement just made by Miss Brett.
He's gonna die right in front of us. He's gonna keel right over. Noct! Hello, thank you for your raid!
Oh, what's up,
Much
Noct?
appreciated.
Hey,
Welcome
welcome in.
We're coming to the tail end of this
Tutorial trial?
trial.
Leave Britain alone.
Live Brittany alone, yeah.
Brittany.
The lady's right. Our country's police practices are not as modern as those used in Great Britain. Which is why Shatara Hosonaga, always strive to make every investigation I'm involved in flawless.
We have Colston sub in here
Colston
today.
2.0.
But yes, we are doing fine. We're playing this game, doing some bad voice dubs.
Yeah, having some silliness. I'll tell you what I mean. I won't have the evidence lacking on my watch. I'm not afraid to take everything I can from the scene of the crime. It's preserving evidence, you see.
And what did he take that's poisoning him right now?
I don't care if they call me a crime scene thief. I'm not ashamed of what I've done.
Oh, okay, Jesus, he's dead. What did he take that's killing him right now?
Yeah. Crime scene thief.
I love voice dubs. Good.
Well, it looks like the lady's remarks touched a nerve there.
Take this for example. This
Oh, she's like, fuck, he took...
Is that?
This is the bottle of carbonated water that I took to the victim table on the day in question.
drank it like an
And yes, it's lost all of its fizz, having been opened 3 days ago now. But it was carbonated water. I don't care what anyone says.
That's his problem.
Yes, there's some left
I
in the
just
bottle.
really fucking love water.
I can see it.
One day our police force will be among the best in the world.
No, they won't.
The time's coming. Oh, I guarantee it.
He lied.
Famous last words.
Oh, he is very. Did he drink from it like an idiot?
Yeah.
Yep.
What? Why?
can't
He's like, yes, water.
I can't say I condone the witness's actions,
That's
but I
so
do
sus.
understand sentiment. The court will accept the glass bottle of water as evidence. Carbonated water.
I am sure.
Sure.
Miss Brett, can you confirm this is indeed bottle from which you drank on day of the victim's death?
Yes,
Hey,
it
friend.
was that bottle.
What's that about? She seemed to avert her eyes when she answered the judge's question.
Don't look at me.
Very well. Counsel, you may resume cross-examination. And the inspector will kindly control his fervor.
How far are we from the end of this?
3 more things for you to do,
Okay.
which doesn't necessarily account for how much dialogue. Actually, 2 more things for you to do.
Yeah,
Examine the carbonated water, present the carbonated water.
I'm good. Ride or die.
Then we move past this.
Yeah, get through all the way to the end so that you can take a look at your...
The bottle water.
Yeah.
Here comes the boy.
Yeah.
New evidence. Excellent work, Renosuke.
I never even thought of pursuing another witness over the current witness's statements. That was a great idea of yours, Kazuma.
Well, it was all thanks to you noticing that the detective had reacted strangely to what the lady said.
I never have guessed he had all that bubbling away under the surface.
Bubbling.
Yeah, bubbling.
To be honest, you kept surprising me at every turn.
Sorry?
Oh, never mind. I'm just getting these vapors. Just so weird. So, we know that Dr. Wilson was killed at around the time the steak was brought to his table, and by some means that left no physical trace on his body. If we could just demonstrate how it was done.
Well, I do have one idea about that. About how the professor was killed. Maybe I should just present the evidence and see what happens.
That should definitely not. Do I have to present it first? No.
I thought you should be able to go and you should be able to.
Yeah, court records.
Yeah. Look at the bottle
this
first.
Oh, that's people. My bad.
Look at the bottle.
This water.
Look at this water bottle.
And examine it.
This ain't no fucking water. This is fucking.
The label is written in a foreign language that I don't.
It's literally a
recognize.
bottle poison. That's probably what it is.
Do you know what it says, Kazuma?
I think it's French. This must be
Very expensive water. Oh my god, they're even alluding to the fact that it's definitely not water.
Fuck.
Yes, but what does it say? That's what I was asking.
Then go to France
my
and ask.
Fuck.
You could just say that you don't know.
Couples bickering.
The Wawa?
I mean, there was something throbbing on the other side, so.
The label says, ah! That's what.
Maybe in the bottle?
No,
I don't think.
no, there's.
I don't think you examine the bottle.
Where is it? This one.
No, that's the label again.
Label's written in a foreign
Alright, so
language.
let's-
Oh, turn.
Do you have to examine the bottle? I don't remember. I don't think
I
so.
don't think you do.
Yeah. Oh, you saw it's French. I mean, that's cool.
Select the water inside the bottle. So yeah,
Oh,
you have to.
okay.
You kept missing it.
Let's try
Turn it
again.
around a little bit.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Bring
the
it
one.
down.
How do I...
Bring your
Oh, there it is.
cursor down. Yeah, that one.
There we go.
So this carbonated water is the last drink Dr. Wilson ever had.
It looks like there's a little left in the bottle, although it's just plain water now.
You know, I've been sweating so much.
Oh god, no!
Parched.
You dumbass.
Please don't drink the evidence. I'll just have a sip of this to
Why
keep me
would
That
going.
is
do this?
No, Renosuke!
It's
You can't do
evidence.
that! For one thing, that's evidence. You can't drink. You can't go drinking evidence.
Oh, no, you're right. I
Bruh.
don't know what might be inside,
I
do
can't
we?
believe it's not butter.
You never cease to amaze me, Renosuke, in more ways than one.
Head empty, no thoughts. Jesus Christ. I wonder, could there be anything in this water?
What's the matter? You've gone quiet all of a sudden.
Maybe I should lick it.
It's not like we're in a pandemic.
Interesting
I think
possible.
that might have just worked something out. An interesting possibility. There you go.
And then it changed to it was on the victim's table. This is just some fluff text.
You keep surprising me. Sexual subtext. Gay subtext. Gay subtext. Gay subtext.
One idea. There we go.
Yeah, and present the evidence to the last one statement again.
The second last one about
Yeah.
like I don't know how you could possibly have killed someone without.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
This one,
no
right?
other way
No,
that. No, it's the next
Next
one.
one.
I'm sorry,
Next
next
one. Next one.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one.
Yes.
There's,
Please do show me.
there's so many ways.
There's so many ways.
So many ways.
Really, there's just so many ways.
Yes.
You're from England. You guys literally invented like half of them. Come on.
Yeah.
Judged.
Right, that's me. What is bottled water?
Actually, there's one method of killing a man without leaving a trace that comes to mind.
Quack.
Obviously, I'm referring to poison.
Dun dun dun.
Poison sauce?
On the day of his death, we know that Dr. Wilson drank from this bottle of carbonated water. Could it be that there was poison inside?
Oh shit!
Oh shit, I'm dying. Could it be that the professor actually died after taking a sip from his glass?
Now he's like, fuck, I drank poison.
I'm gonna die.
Yeah, oh shit, I was thirsty.
Order, order, order. Oh shit.
And on that day, who was sitting at the same table as Professor and able to slip poison into his drink? There's only one person who could possibly have done it. How did we actually... Giselle Brett, it was you!
This is outrageous to suggest such a thing without a scrap of evidence.
That is a lot of...
You little rookie imbecile! Have you ever considered the delicate situation our country finds itself in now? Have you forgotten that we only just signed an accord of friendship with the British Empire? Have you considered the fakest that could jeopardize the entire treaty?
This is not a political arena. Calm yourself, you twittering prat.
Damn.
This is a trial to determine one individual's guilt with respect to one's crime.
What?
The fact that this woman is British makes no difference. We are here to determine the truth.
Ahem, if I may.
I will silence you forever for this disgraceful...
Oh, whoa! In cursive.
It is you. Who should be silent?
Of course. Dear lady.
Dear lady!
Where did that come from? She just snapped.
Curtsy.
I'm afraid I may have spoken unfairly before. I offer my most humble apologies.
I don't trust this shit.
I'm sorry, my lady. To what are you referring?
I described your police force as inferior. But no matter how inferior they may be, you still investigated this particular point thoroughly, I believe.
Police didn't do shit.
The bottle, I mean, Inspector, and whether it contained poison or not.
Oh, buddy.
Of course.
You did?
Have you forgotten what my guiding principle is already? I strive for a flawless investigation every time.
That's so
I don't believe it.
Naturally, we tested the inside of the bottle and its contents.
By drinking
And
it?
what did you find, Inspector? I ordered tests for every toxins available in this country at the present time.
That you know of.
Fine. We could find no trace of poison in any description in the bottle of carbonated water, Your Excellency.
Unless it was the glass itself, but...
Yeah.
What? Are you sure?
The test was meticulously carried out by the chief coroner himself.
No. No!
Oh, thump.
Damn. I'm very grateful to all you Japanese. You've successfully established my complete innocence in this horrid affair. Thank you.
But of course, dear lady, the pleasure was all ours.
Oh, good God.
Could you give me a sample of your bath water?
I was so sure.
This can't be right. Everything falls into place if he was poisoned.
Thank you, Counsel. I think the cross-examination has clarified everything. As the prosecution have asserted, a shot to the chest from gun is only a conceivable cause of death. Furthermore, the accused, who by his own admission was holding this weapon, is only possible culprit.
I'm done for.
The court wishes to apologize for the great inconvenience that has caused you, Miss Brett.
Oh no, I'm just glad the matter is resolved.
Before proceeding, I must ask counsel for the defense. Do you have any further new evidence to present the court at this point?
No.
Kazuma.
I'm sorry, Rinosuke. I have nothing more.
I have no more to give.
Well, if you'll excuse me now, I must really be leaving. I gotta go to my sugar daddy.
Batch.
Bad.
Rubble. What the?
That was a different voice.
Chotto?
Oh, shit.
Oh, she's back.
Here we go, back to back. Please. Wait.
Isn't that?
What is meaning this?
Forgive me for intruding on court proceedings, Your Excellency. Susato Mikotoba, judicial assistant to the defense.
That's my voice. That's my voice for Mia Fey. Wow, Phoenix. You're really doing a great job. Let's go get some hamburgers. That's my default female accent. Female voice.
Mikotoba.
Oh, scheisse. I was getting that.
No, we good.
Earthquake, no Edgeworth wide.
In my darkest hour, with nowhere left to go, she appeared like a bolt of lightning.
I am the savior.
And in her hand, she carried a small package wrapped in a furoshiki cloth.
It's ecstasy.
Esther Chic Cloth.
Ecstasy.
That's it.
Oh,
my
to
God.
be continued.
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah,
We're gonna call it a night. It's late.
It's late.
Oh,
And I know it's sad that we
damn.
leave you all on a cliffhanger, but that would be a great way to tell you all to go buy this shit yourself and play this game because it is amazing. All Ace Attorney games I've ever played have been nothing but extraordinary.
Holy shit, that was not the end of the trial. I
There's
thought that
not.
was
There's
That's
part 3. There's
insane.
every trial is pretty much 3 parts if I remember correctly. And the last trial's like 9 or something ridiculous
my
like
God.
that. Because it's always in the end these
Everything
ties together to
wraps up.
one final conspiracy wrapped.
They're probably fighting or
They're
something.
fighting you. But yes, thank you for joining us today here on the Daring Player Squad channel for 5 people who play video games. This is a special Sunday where we bring our friend Brendan here all the way from Alberts to play this game with bad voice dubs because we love their bad voice dubs. I know we haven't done it in a while. We'll get back to it as soon as we finish off all of the big things on our plate. So for me, it's like after Mass Effect, I might go into Ghost of Tsushima DLC, maybe, or I might switch back to finally finishing the previous Ace Attorney game. Now that there's a new CPU and Joyce has her own game, we can probably juggle it around so that we can play it without it like lagging desperately. So when we get back to that, I'll probably put a poll up if you want us to continue Chronicles. Rated Ace Attorney Chronicles or
Dual
Return
Destinies.
or
Dual
Return to Dual
Destinies,
Destinies.
yeah.
I feel Dual Destinies is better, like getting up to the point where we can play chronologically, like playing chronologically would be the best bet.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Anything else anybody else want to sign off on?
I don't know. I could say something racist again.
Accidentally racist.
You guys brought in a fat racist guy. I'm the JonTron of.
We don't need
No, you guys totally don't.
Okay.
I like seeing you guys monetized, so.
Yeah.
Please don't cancel us.
Yeah.
But yes, without further ado,
Yeah.
thank you so much for joining
Yeah.
us here on the Daring Players Squad channel. We're 5 people who play video games, like we said before. You can catch us again tomorrow.
XCOM 2, War of the
XCOM?
Chosen, with the Virtua Squad. I added Lancer and 11s, and who the fuck else did I make? I made someone else.
Yeah, we'll figure it out when we get
And
there.
I added someone else. in
And
there.
then Tuesday we have that off. Wednesday is Joyce's day with
Yeah.
Persona 5 Strikers, we are nearing the end of the game, or so I think. I sure hope that I will end it in like another week or two. We'll find out.
And then on Thursday would be me again with Mass Effect 2. We're doing some more loyalty quests, wrapping up a couple more missions. Some strong story plot lines might be included as well. Free day is Colsto.
Colston.
He's still going through his
What's it called? Oh,
Evolved?
Wrestling? Or...
Yeah, something like that.
He's got a nice little indie game that he's playing right now, so catch him on that. And then back to Saturday, we'll have another team stream, which we're not quite sure about.
We never know.
We never know. We never know.
Yeah.
But if you have suggestions, Discord, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that stuff, you can hit us up and let us know what you want to see for a team stream where we all play together. And then Sundays is usually Ash.
Yep, and I am figuring that out.
Maybe more Kenshin.
Something
Who
new.
knows?
Yeah, we'll see.
And for all you new folks, thank you so much for your raids and for your attention here. We appreciate you immensely. Remember to follow us here on the channel if you can. Maybe throw down a subscribe if you really love us. Again, when we hit 1,000, we'll start considering doing proper merchandise for all you folks, and we'll do a giveaway, and we'll let y'all know. Until then, it is 12:30, and we will see you all next time here on the channel. One more. My name is Rashi.
Joyce.
James.
It's Ashi.
Special guest
Brendan.
and we will see you all next time. Bye.